ለመማር ወደ ትምህርት ተቋም መሄድ ግድ አይደለም። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
ራሳችሁን ከኮሮና ቫይረስ ወረርሽኝ እየጠበቃችሁ በቤታችሁ ወይም በተመቻችሁ ቦታ በኢንተርኔት አማካኝነት በኦንላይን ትምህርታችሁን መከታተል ትችላላችሁ።
ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ኮመርሻል ማኔጅመንት ICM ጋር በመተባበር የሚሰጡ ትምህርቶችን ተከታትላችሁ በ6 ወር ጊዜ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ ተቀባይነት ያለውን የስልጠና ማስረጃ ባለቤት መሆን ይቻላል።
ልምድ ባላቸው መምህራን እየተማራችሁ ጥያቄና መልስ፣ የክፍል ስራዎች፣ ፈተና መፈተን ክፍል ውስጥ እንዳላችሁት አይነት በኦንላይን ባላችሁበት ቦታ ከናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ
ኤርፖርት ኮድ ስንት ዲጂት አለው? በምንድን ነው?
identifies the unique 3-letter codes.
3-letter codes. Okay. ለምሳሌ can you give me one example?
For example, አሁን ኢትዮጵያ አየር መንገድ አዲስ
No,
አበባ ኮድ
airport ነው ያለው። Airport. We are talking about airports, not airlines. Airport ገብቶሻል አይደል? We have codes for airports, for airlines and flight numbers, okay? And for flights actually. Sostum no, we have for airports codes, for airlines and for flights. Adel tagbaban adel le airport, le flight, na le ayer menged. Le sostum we have codes. Airports. One and example ባለፈው ጊዜ እንደተነጋገር ነው። ለምሳሌ ለንደን ታስታውሽ እንደሆነ ለንደን ምን ነበረ? It's okay, can refer to your note. አንዱን ስጪ።
ለንደን
የለንደን ኮድ LHR that is London Heathrow ማለት ነው. Because as I said in London we have 3 airports. We have Gatwick, we have Stansted, and we have London. So LHR is London. He very good. How about how do we identify flights? በምንድን ነው flights identify የምናደርጋቸው?
By flight numbers.
By numbers. Now, how many? How many numbers?
It could be 2
or 3.
It could be 2.
Or 3. Very good. So, like ለምሳሌ 702 እንላለን. We say 500. 8 something. It could be 2 or 3. Okay, Ada.
of it.
How about airlines? How do you identify airlines? The codes for airlines. Give me one example, please.
ET.
Exactly. ET or LH, Lufthansa or KQ, Kenya Airways. Now the numbers are 2 digits. Alphabet, no? 2 digits. 2 digits. So if that means it's clear. ከመለሳችሁት ገብቷችኋል። እሺ አሁን we'll go to security ማለት ነው. Is there anything that you did not understand? Is it clear? ያልገባችሁ ነገር የለም?
Yeah, it's good.
እንቀጥል. Okay. Cabin crew airport security and checkpoints. Okay, whether you are a cabin crew or a passenger or a disabled person or a child or a baby, every and all passengers have to pass through security, especially since 9/11. 9/11, you remember, American ሀገር 3 አውሮፕላኖች ትዊን ታወሮቹ እንደዛ ማለት 3000 ነው 5000 ሰው ያለቀበት ነው። So since then everybody has to pass through security, including cabin crew. There is no exception. Okay. When passing through security screening, the same rules are applied to staff and passengers. To staff, whether maintenance, whether pilots, whether cabin crew, the same rules, or whether passengers. There is no exception. Even if we are in uniform, there is no exception. We have to pass through security, and we have to be careful what do we carry? ምንድነው የሚቻለው? ምንድነው የሚፈቀደው? So you should always pack your cabin and checked baggage correctly, bearing in mind the security regulation. በምንም አይነት please, if you are a cabin crew, play it safe. Safety starts from our home. Negligent አንሁን, because ስራችን በጣም sensitive ነው. ማንም ሰው ሊያጠቃን ይችላል. So ምንም ነገር don't take anything from anyone. If you have to take it, በደንብ ፈትሹት, because ብዙ ሰው ጫት እየጨመረ ሰው ክፉ ነው ድራግ እየጨመረ, even between colleagues people እርስ በርስ ዘንድሮ ሁሉ ሰው መጨካከን ጀምሯል. So you'll have to check and pack your things yourself. እናቴ አባቴ የለም, you'll have to pack your things yourself. ምን ሁለት ሶስት ልብስ ነው, big deal አይደለም. And know what you are taking. Fruit ምናምን ለምሳሌ sometimes fruit እንይዝና እንረሳዋለን, we go to London እንቀጣለን, blacklisted እንሆናለን. We go to the States, check ሳናረግ ባጋችን. So please, in fact, እስራኤልና ላንደን, እስራኤልና ሮም, እስራኤልና አሜሪካን ሀገር, they ask us, did you pack it yourself ብሎ ይጠይቁናል. So please, let's not lie, we will have to pack it ourselves. ቢደክመን እንኳን we should ቁጭ ብለን ሌላ ሰው ፓክ እንዲያርግልኝ ብለን, but still we need to check our baggage. እና ባጌጃችን ደግሞ unattended, like our luggage when we go out እንበል layover የሚታደርበት ቦታ አጠገባችን መሆን አለበት, because አንደኛ ተሰረቁ ይችላላችሁ, ሁለተኛ ደግሞ anybody can put anything inside. So please, you'll have to be very careful. Do not leave your luggage unattended. Luggage, trolley bag, የሚጎተተው, don't leave it unattended, please. So even if operating on a short flight, cabin crew should always prepare for the delay or dive, and will most likely carry some toiletries with them in their crew bag, which is taken on board the aircraft. Okay, as a cabin crew, let's say you are scheduled for a round trip flight. Round trip ማለት ደርሶ መልስ ማለት ነው. But still, please take something and pajama way and jeans እና ምናምን trolley ባጋችሁ, because what if you are stuck? በዩኒፎርም ልትቀርቡ ነው. So as a cabin crew ትንሽ ነገር በቂ ነው. We should pack እና ጥርስ ብሩሻችን ምናችን everything pack አድርገን መሄድ ይኖርብናል. Even if it's a round trip, because sometimes mechanical ይኖራል, weather ይኖራል, you might get stuck in a country. Okay, any items containing liquid, aerosol or gel are restricted. For example, restrictions, water and other drinks. You can't put it in your luggage, but not in the carry-on. cabin ውስጥ የማይቻል. Foods containing soup, syrup, jam, sauce, any or paste, any liquid ማለት ነው. Cream, lotion, cosmetic, oil, perfumes, and cream እና lotion 200 ml ልክ አለው, በዛ መሰረት ነው የምትይዙት. Then we have shower gel, shampoo, bubble bath, toothpaste, lipstick, lip gloss, lip balm. Removal of okay, these are የሚከለከሉ ነገሮች ናቸው. Actually lipstick እንኳን አንድ lipstick አይከለከልም, but እና ምንድነው የምንፈተሸው? Removal of laptop. They might tell you if it's in your bag, you'll have to remove your laptop. Mobile phones ለብቻው እንትን አለ, there is a sort of ሳጥን ነገር አለች. You'll have to keep your laptop, you'll have to remove your shoes, your mobile phone ከስልካችሁ ማንሳት አለባችሁ. It's like when you go to the bank, ሞባይላችሁን ቁልፋችሁን ቁጭ ታደርገ, the same thing at the airport. Presentation 100 ml or less in a resealable transparent plastic bag. Okay, especially when you are a crew member. When you are a crew, internet, hero tamarim manage.
Aidan.
I tell you. Okay, this is what we call resealable transparent plastic bag እዚች ጋር 100 ml depending or 200 ml. Let's say maybe you'll have a perfume ወይንም lotion ወይንም ምናምን 200 ml የሚሞላ you'll have to put it here and seal it ከዛ በኋላ እዛች ሳጥን ያልኳችሁ ይቀመጣል then በኤክስሬይ ያልፋል. This is what we call resealable. You can even find these days in Addis. This is I bought from Addis ውጭ መሆን የለበትም. Of course it's expensive at Addis Ababa, but you can buy it from anywhere you go there is a Ziploc. This is what we call or resealable transparent plastic bag እንለዋለን. So ይሄ ነው ማለት ነው እንትኑ በኋላ ሳያታለሁ ለሂሩት ለኤደን. Okay. Removal of outer clothing like coats and jackets. You'll have to remove your jackets. Removal of shoes. Have removal of metal jackets and clothing from including coins. If you have any coins, and if you have a watch, naturally you're supposed to have a watch as a crew member. Good data. It's a must. It's not an option. It's obligatory to have a watch. Good data no the cabin, the crew. So removal of metal jackets and clothing from the body, including coins kallen, saat kallen, we'll have to remove it and place it on the zichiga antanalech exactly. Each item, the following are permitted in small quantities. Please follow the rules. Ethiopian and ችግር አለብን ለህግ አንታዘዝም but as a crew member በጣም መታዘዝ አለባችሁ because you'll be in trouble. ውጭ ሀገር ቀልድ አይደለም እኛ ባከን ተብሎ ሊታለፍ ይችላል but you cannot say vacation in London. In the States they are very very strict እና ህጉን ማክበር አለብን እዛ ቆሞ መለመን ምናምን በጣም ያስጠላል. Don't do that. እና ለመናችሁም አልለመናችሁም it doesn't work that way. Okay, please have everything with you. እና ህጉን አክብሩ. Know what you're doing. Know what you have in your bag. Please. Each item must be no more than 3 ounces or 100. Okay, Eden, resealable bag ይሄ ነው. እሺ ቅድም የተናገርኩት ፕላስቲክ ባግ ሰምተሽኛል አይደል ቅድም? አዎ ኦኬ ሌላ ከመጣሽ ላይ ቀር እንዳትጠፊ ደግሞ ባለፈው ጊዜ ጊቭ አዌይ ኦር አሜኒቲ ኪትስ እንትን ስንል ተርሚኖሎጂ ስንል አሜኒቲ ኪትስ ወይንም ባግ በነፃ የሚሰጥ ብያችሁ ነበር ታስታውሱ እንደው this is the bag ብዙ እንደውም በተክርስቲያን ምናምን ይዘውት ሲሄዱ ታያላችሁ. Inside this is for first class of course. For cloud 9 we have socks, we have ear plug, we have mido ማበጠሪያ, we have toothpaste and we have scripto Ethiopian የሚል እዚህ የለኝም. Then we have a slumber shade. መብራትን irritate እንዳያረጋቸው slumber shade ይባላል አይናቸው ላይ. እንደውም these days people are using it as a mask. ፈረንጆች ሱቅ አይቼ ዋው እና ዩቲዩብ ላይ ነው ያየነው አሉ. so እንደዚህ የምትባል የአይን slumber shade ይባላል. This is the content of the giveaway or amenity kits. In economy class they have this like America, Bangkok socks እንደዚህ ነው የሚመጣው like this. Then we have the toothpaste, toothbrush እና ይሄ ነው ለኢኮኖሚ ክላስ. This is for cloud 9 or hanger ሁሉ አለው can hang it እዚህ ጋር ይወጣል ማለት ነው. so cream አለው and so on. ለሂሩት በኋላ አሳያታለሁ. Is it clear? Eden, is it clear?
አይቻለሁ ይስመጥ
ገብቶሻል?
Okay.
ለእንትና አሳያታለሁ. Okay. በመሃል የገባሁት ባለፈው ሳላሳያችሁ ብዬ ነው. So the following are permitted in small quantities. Each item must be, by the way, if you go to Europe or to America, all the content ለtravel የሚሆን ሁሉም ነገር አለ. So you can buy it and it's very cheap. Empty bottles አሉ 100 ml. So ስንት ነው ምናምን ብለን ከምንጠራጠር you can buy it from any big supermarket. So each item must be no more than 3 ounces or 100 ml in size. It's not allowed to carry a large bottle with less than 100 ml remaining. But combined total of this must not exceed. By the way, combined in 100 ml የምንለው እንጂ you cannot carry 100 ml lotion, 100 ml ሽቶ, 100 ml ምናምን አንችልም. 100, when they say 100 ml, it doesn't matter. Let's say if the bottle contains 200 ml, እና ትልቁ አየለኝም ብላችሁ መገልበጥ. It should be exactly 100 ml. The content of the bottle should be 100 ml. አለበለዚያ ይጥሉባቸዋል. So, prescribed medication would be permitted through security if an up-to-date prescription from a doctor is carried. Liquid you should have a doctor's prescription. Most drugstores carry a range of small that are to be able to get so through the airport you can find it in drugstore means pharmacy. Drugstore no like Europe and America drugstore, they don't say pharmacy. Pharmacy, but when you say it does, it could be a drugstore, it means a pharmacy. So you can't find it in a pharmacy, which I don't know the other, Dangerous goods are those items which can be hazardous to health, safety, property, and may not be carried on board. Dangerous goods, we'll go into it. I hope Dr. Abera will be the instructor. Dangerous goods ማለት ለምሳሌ እንደ ቤንዚን ማለት ነው dangerous goods ነው ስለዚህ they are not carried on board እንደሱ ማለት ነው use the guidance on page 61 to pack the bag safely for each trip it's in your manual ማኑዋላችሁ ላይ ያለ what to pack what to unpack so please refer to data when I say refer to that please refer to that አለ list በደንብ ተጽፏል what to do what not to do what to carry, what not to carry, you'll have to repair it. You have to refer to it. ስለዚህ አንብቡት ማለት ነው okay when passing through the security ID card ሁሉ ጊዜ እኛ ጋር ችግሩ it's ID card always ID card but it's not supposed to be carried in your bag. It's supposed to be visible. ሁሉ ጊዜ ID card እንዳሉ immigration ምንም ሁሉ የዓለም ክሩሳይ ያንጠለጥሉታል. The only thing that you're not going to use your ID card read inside the aircraft. Sorry, inside the aircraft. Otherwise, when the aircraft stops, the first thing you should do is take it out from your handbag and put it on your neck. Identify more. That's why we need an ID card. When you pass through immigration, through customs, good data. Hotel take it out, put it in sorry, in your bag. The other thing is when you go, but if you go to Abidjan, you should always carry your ID card because you don't have a visa of that country. Visa ስለሌለ police ቢያቆመን who are we? እና ልንታሰር እንችላለን. So we should always carry our Ethiopian Airlines ID card, not Kabele ID card. They don't care. Kabele is only for Addis Ababa or Ethiopia. But our ID card is an international ID card. So whenever you go out on a shopping, you should always carry your ID card, please. Okay, throw away any bottles of water or other liquids which are in excess of the amount previously mentioned. Now, please, in that or if you buy a bottle of water, then so before passing through security, we'll have to discard or we'll have to throw that bottle. Please, if you don't understand, stop me. Okay, remove your laptop computer if you carry one from your bag and place it on a separate tray. There is a tray. It belongs to the airport authority. Remove your sealed plastic bag. So, that container it's a sealed plastic bag. Your shoes, your phone, your keys, your watch. So, okay, Hiruti, ቅድም ለእንትና አሳይቻታለሁ። ይሄ giveaway amenity kits terminology ስንማር This is for C9. Content 2, it could be under the yellow, green. So ቤተክርስቲያን ሁሉ ይዞ አይቻለሁ in some people, especially older people. So we have socks, we have ear flag, we have comb or meadow, we have toothpaste and toothbrush አለው. Then we have lip balm አለው. And we have lotionም አለው እኔ እዚህ ስለሌለ ነው። And slumber shade ምክንያቱም the light disturb እንዳያረጋቸው. This is for Cloud9, but for economy on long flights, በእንደዚህ አይነት there is this one, toothbrush እና toothpaste, I think slumber shade አለው። ይሄ ነው በዚህ ተደርጎ ለኢኮኖሚ ይሰጣል። ለክላውድ9 ሃንገር ማላት ለክላውድ9 ደግሞ ይሄ ይሰጣል። It's free, they can't take it with them ማለት ነው። So now, so you'll have to remove your outer clothing ብለናል። Belt or metal እዛች ትሬዋ ላይ ነው። ይህ ሁሉ when we pass through security, whether it's domestic or international, it doesn't matter. So sometimes we also need to remove your shoes, but 99%, depending on the country, but 99% removal of shoes are. Question የለውም. It's very rare ጫማ አታውልቁ የሚለው. So pass your bags and trays containing your shoes depending on the country. So at some instead of passing through metal, you may be asked to proceed through a full body scanner. After that, you'll have to pass through body scanner again. So body scanning instead of እና ምንድነው ደብቀን እንደሆነ ለማወቅ ነው። እና የሆነ ነገር ከጮኸ we'll have to go back, maybe metal ነገር አለን so ማውለቅ አለብን. So please let's be careful up and down ከምንል because people are queuing. እኛ ብቻ አይደለንም ኪው የሚያደርጉ ሰዎች ስላሉ አንዳንድ ኤርፖርቶች like ለክሩ የተለየ አለ like in London, but still sometimes 3-4 ክሩዎች ይመጣሉ. So we have ቶሎ ብለን ህጉን ካከበርን እኛም ቶሎ እንወጣለን ማለት ነው. So ስካነሩ ከጮኸ again እንፈተሻለን ማለት ነው። አንዳንዴ እቃችንም ሲያልፍ እንደገና ይከፈል. If they are suspicious, they might again search us ማለት ነው. So pass your bags and trays containing removed items along the conveyor belt አለው. Of course conveyor belt ማለት እንደዚህ የሚንሸራተት ማለት ነው። በኤክስሬይ ማሽን wait until the security agent calls for you to proceed out. So we'll have to wait ከዛ come here ይሉናል. Then we'll have to pass through the scanner. Like እዚህ ለምሳሌ ባንክ አንዳንድ ባንኮች ሆቴሎች አይተናል አይደል? We know አይደል how we go through the scanner እንዴት እንደምንሄድ exactly. Airport is the same thing. እቃችንን እናስቀምጥና በኮንቬየር ቤልት ያልፋል. then ጠብቁ ይሉናል. come go through the scanner ካሉ exactly like banks and airport bank what else hotels ልክ እንደዛ ነው። ኤርፖርትም the same ፍተሻ ነው except for the liquid thing for ሌላ እንደዛ ነው የምንፈተሸው ማለት ነው። So this is it. Is there anything ይሄ ነው ሴኩሪቲ። ኦኬ እንትኑ ማፕስ እንትን ይለናል፣ ግን እኛ ደግሞ የራሳችን እናደርጋለን ስለ ዴት ላይን። አክቹሊ አዘ ካቢን ክሩ ለሪዘርቬሽን ለቲኬቲንግ ነው በጣም ኢምፖርታንት ይሄ ማፕስ ቼክ እንትን የሚልልን። ባት አዘርዋይዝ እኛ ሰዓት ካወቅን ለካቢን ክሩ በቂ ነው፣ ያው ትምህርቱ ስለሚል ነው እንጂ እንዳት ስንበር እናውቀዋለን። በጣም ቀላል ነው። when you go to the west or west ስንሄድ ሁሉ ጊዜ time gain እናረጋለን። like in Lagos now it's 8 9 10 11 10:30 3 ሰዓት ስንቀንስበት 8 9 7:30 is Lagos. When we go to the east usually time gain እናረጋለን። So time reference system used in aviation. Okay. Airlines operate throughout the world in all time zones on every day of the year. by the way, ሰዓት ምን ቆጥሮ it's በፈረንጅ ባበሻ አይደለም I have told you whether it's a domestic flight or international flight 10:30 ነው የምንለው እንጂ 4:30 አንልም because 4:30 ማለት 4:30 ብላችሁ announce ልታደርጉ ነው እና it's very odd for Europeans እና so you should say እንደውም የህቴ ልጅ ከአዲስ አበባ የመጣች ልጅ በአማርኛ ነግራት in Ethiopia do children go to school at night ብላታለች because በእኛ 4:30 በእነሱ 10:30 ነው so please በፈረንጆች you know እንዴት እንደሚቆጠር አይደል do you know how to እንዴት እንደሚቆጠር ታውቃላችሁ ኤደን ታውቂያለሽ አዎ ሂሩተ ማርያምስ so you know ካወቃችሁ ችግር የለውም እሺ ለምሳሌ 7:30 በእኛ በፈረንጆች ስንት ነው ሂሩተ ማርያም
1 ሰዓት ተኩል
okay 1:30 exactly okay 1 ሰዓት ተኩል አይደለም እንዴ 1 ሰዓት ተኩልማ ማታ ነው የሚሆነው okay እስቲ በእንግሊዘኛ ንገሪኝ 8 ሰዓት በእንግሊዘኛ ንገሪኝ
2 o'clock
exactly so but we differentiate 2 a.m. and 2 p.m.
PM, yeah. Midnight, before midnight and then before midnight.
Okay ከ7 ሰዓት በኋላ PM until midnight then there is AM very good okay እስቲ 10 ሰዓት ንገሪኝ ኤደን በእንግሊዘኛ ነው የምትነግሪኝ tell me in English when we say 10 ሰዓት በአማርኛ what do we mean 4 o'clock but not differentiate 4 p.m. 4 a.m. Okay, very good. Okay, time is one of the fundamental basic elements of airlines as it's referred to everywhere in the business. Timetable. So timetable means roster ላይ አለ passengers will often choose a particular airline because of the time of day. በጣም እንደሚመቻቸው ነው. Let's say maybe Dubai flights there is early in the morning or in the evening. Sometimes some people, especially businessmen, they prefer to go in the evening so that in the morning refreshed hono they could go on if they have a meeting መሄድ ይፈልጋሉ ማለት ነው so timetable so the flight departs or arrives at destination it depends for the passengers አሁን ብዙ ፍላይቶች አሉ እኛ ጋር ቻይና አለ ዱባይ አለ ናይሮቢ all these flights ብዙ ናቸው so መንገደኛው እንደፈለገ ይመርጣል ማለት of course there are also other airlines የሚሄዱት KQ Kenya Airways እና sorry Ethiopian Airlines አለ so the passenger will choose the time he prefers to arrive on that destination or እዛ ሀገር ማለት ነው okay timetable what else do we have crew rosters and assignments cabin crew must be able to tell the time and read their rosters assigned correctly otherwise they may miss their flight in fact እኛ አንድ ጊዜ ተቀይረው we used to have a problem በኋላ ለመድነው ሁላችን so crew roster let's say if it's midnight now it's what's today Wednesday so if on your roster midnight ከተጻፈ Wednesday ላይ ምን ማለት ነው ሄደን Wednesday midnight ከተጻፈ is it Wednesday or Thursday Thursday አይደል አዎ ስለዚህ አትሳሳቱ ልክ ከሚድናይት ጀምሮ it's another day ማለት ነው ለኛ ምንም ላይሆን ይችላል ግን according to your roster እንዳትሳሳቱ ሰዓት ለምሳሌ አሁን midnight 1:30 ካለ it means midnight አልፎ 7:30 ነው ማለት ነው so it's 1:30 so you'll have to be very careful when you read your schedule እንዲገባችሁ ያስፈልጋል ስኬጁላችሁ ሰዓቱ aircraft planning okay an aircraft will not always operate the same flight each day by the way አንድ አውሮፕላን ለምሳሌ ከለንደን የመጣ አፍሪካ ሊሄድ ይችላል አፍሪካ የመጣ አሜሪካ ሊሄድ ይችላል አሜሪካ የመጣ ቻይና ሊሄድ ይችላል The same with cabin crew. In the first place, you don't fly with the same cabin crew. እኔ ለምሳሌ ሳልበራቸው የወጣሁት ልጆች አሉ አዲሶች ማለት የአምስት ዓመት ላትገናኙ ይችላላችሁ especially these days so የክሩ ደስ የሚለው ነገር you don't meet always እና በቃ አዳዲስ ሰው ነው ሁሉ ጊዜ የምታዩት as much as possible so you don't fly together always the same with the aircraft ይቀያየራል ማለት ነው So an aircraft will not always operate the same flight each day. Therefore, planning department has to know what time each flight arrives so that the aircraft can be assigned on time to another flight with plans, allowing sufficient time. Okay. Usually, turnaround when a flight comes and goes the same 2 hours maximum is set on that turnaround. So then in that in that time, everybody, maintenance, catering, cabin crew, everybody has to be on time, no delay, because delay is very costly. When you run an airline, if you run with a delay, it's going to be costly. It's going to cost you. Maybe connection lose የሚያደርጉ ሰዎች ነዛም ንበል ከዚህ አሜሪካ የሚሄዱ ሰዎች ይኖራሉ ለንደን ላይ ዲሌይ ካለ ከአዲስ አበባ then they'll miss their flights then ለአየር መንገዱ መክፈል ይኖርበታል ሆቴል and so we have to be on time ሁሉ ጊዜ it's not like 5 ደቂቃ 10 ደቂቃ አይደለም it doesn't play if when you run an airline even as a cabin crew that's why I'm very strict with you guys 9 it means 9 ነው አለቀ በቃ you're not 9:05 አይደለም 9:10 አይደለም you can come early it's okay but you cannot come late it's up to you so it's better if you come early cabin crew should be able to inform passengers the local time of the country they fly very good now let's say if you go to Lagos as I said I cannot say Ethiopian time is 10:45 now. In Lagos, it's 7:45. So according to that, no, that I have to inform the passengers. Let's say the passenger going to Lagos might ask you, what's the arrival time in Lagos? Then you're supposed to tell him Lagos local time, not Addis Ababa local time. By the way, even in Africa, East Africa, we have the same time. Nairobi, Entebbe, Addis Ababa, we have the same time. Ethiopia, Djibouti, we have the same time. If you go to South Africa, -3 ይቀንሳል. When you go to West Africa, -3 ይሆናል. So እንደሱ እያልን መናገር አለ አንዳንድ ሀገሮች 1 hour. So in Europe, summer and winter, በሳመር ሰዓት ይጨምራል. I think በዊንተር ሰዓት ይቀንሳል. So according to that, ቀላል ነው ምንም big deal አይደለም ስትበሩ አንድ ሁለት ከበራችሁ if you don't know please ask your colleague or you can እንትናችሁ ላይ ስልካችሁ ላይ መሙላት ትችላላችሁ ስልካችሁ ላይ ሰዓት በደንብ ነው አሁን እንደሱ ነው ማደርገው አሜሪካን ሀገር በተለይ ስለሚቸግረኝ ስለምሳሳት that's what I do so ሲቲ ሚል አለ ስለዚህ እንዳትሳሳቱ Okay. We have world clock የሚል አለ የአዲስ አበባ ሰዓት አለ የምትፈልጉበት ሰዓት ይነግራችኋል ማለት ነው so እድሜ ለስልክ ዘንድሮ everything ጉግል አድርጋችሁ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው Okay, 24-hour clock. 24-hour clock is the most commonly used. ቅድም እንደነገርኳችሁ ነው 24 hours clock is all as military time or continental. By the way, military የሚጠቀሙትም ቅድም በነገርኳችሁ ሰዓት ነው። በእንትን ሰዓት አይደለም የሚጠቀሙት በፈረንጅ ሰዓት ሳይሆን military time እንለዋለን። 24 hours clock time እንለዋለን military time እንለዋለን. So please forget about using የአማርኛውን መጥፎ አለብን so 24 hours is the most commonly used timekeeping for and helps to avoid confusion between morning and afternoon hours በኋላ እናያለን midnight to midnight is considered one day midnight ከአሁኑ midnight እና the next day one day ነው so it's divided into 24 hours አንድ ቀን 24 hours እንለዋለን the second day ከሆነ 48 hours እንለዋለን then 72 hours እንለዋለን that's how we count one day is 24 hours I'm sure ይሄ ሁላችን እናውቃለን 24-hour clock is also referred as military time US እና Canada military time ይሉታል UK ደግሞ Europeans continental time ይሉታል so it doesn't matter whether this is continental or European or military but የኛ ዋና እንትናችን we'll have to use it according to that international standard notation of time ይባላል 24-hour time should always be used by airlines on the cockpit cabin by the way cockpit crew በቃ ትክክለኛ time እርግጠኛ ካልሆናችሁ can always ask them cockpit time አይሳሳቱም እነሱ ሰዓታቸው በትክክል ነው እንደ BBC ድሮ በልጅነቴ BBC check አድርጎ ሰዓት ይባል ነበር even BBC existed at that time imagine እንግዲህ so እና አባቴ ነፍሱን ይማረው BBC ሰዓት ሲናገር that's when you should time it ይለን ነበር so 24-hour time እና ትክክል ሰዓታችን ለማወቅ አሁን maybe 5 minutes early ሊሆን ይችላል የኔ but cockpitoች ከሆኑ cockpit crew ከሆኑ በደንብ ሰዓታቸው ምንም አያጠራጥርም trust me okay this is what we call 24 hours እንደዚህ ነው የምንሰራ ማለት ነው 12 hours midnight 00 ስንጽፍ when we write midnight 00 ብለን ነው የምንጽፈው then 1 am 0100 ብለን ነው when we write it when we announce 1 am ብለን ነው 2 am 3 am 4 am 6 7 8 9 10 11 am ድረስ ነው ከዛ midday ቀን ማለት ነው 12 o'clock then we have 1 p.m 1300 ብሏል okay by the way now when we report ስናደርግ 1 p.m ብለን announce እናደርጋለን but ስንጽፍ 1300 ብለን ነው የምንጽፈው okay 1 p.m is 1300 2 p.m is 1400 because midday ስንጽፍ 1200 ብለን ነው የምንጽፈው midnight ስንጽፍ 00 but when we announce it we say midnight but when we write it we say 1200 ብለን ነው የምንጽፈው 1 p.m is 1300 anyway እንትናችሁ ላይ ልኬላችኋለሁ you can refer to it አይደለ
slide
ልኬላችኋለሁ so you can refer to it 2 p.m ስንል 1400 this is very important because እናንተ ብትሆኑ even team leader ባትሆኑ on Q400 if you are 2-3 years ከበራችሁ as a team leader ልትበሩ ትችላላችሁ or as a senior so you'll have to report it 1 p.m ከሆነ 13 we don't write 1 p.m but we announce 1 p.m 1300 1400 እያልን ነው የምንሄደው this is it clear ladies
yes
clear no
oh
okay so now read it ካልገባችሁ ትነግሩኛላችሁ time zones okay time zones የእንትናን ቆይ can you just Okay, daylight saving time or summer time in many it's getting more out of summer by advancing the clock 1 hour. Okay, in London, let's say if it's 2 o'clock by winter, then by summer time 3 o'clock. And ሰዓት ይጨመራል by the way. Europe ብቻ America, I think I'm not sure about America, but I'm definitely sure about Europe. In Europe ሁሉ ጊዜ አናውንስ እናደርግ ከኤፕሪል እስከ ሴፕቴምበር it's mostly summer so ሁሉ ጊዜ አንድ ሰዓት አለ ማለት ነው ኤክስትራ so እንደውም አትሳሳቱ in summer sometimes 8 o'clock እንደዚህ ብርት ይላል ፀሐዩ ቶሎ አትጠልቅም ፀሐይ እና ስለዚህ አንዳንዴ ጨዋታ እንይዝና መተኛት ሲገባል ወይኔ ጉዳችን ሰዓቱ መሽቷል ብለን እንሯሯጣለን so please check your clocks because check your watch because summer በጣም ቆይቶ ነው የሚመሸው ዩሮፕ so one more hour አለን ማለት ነው በዊንተር ደግሞ አንድ ሰዓት ይቀነሳል ማለት ነው ሁሉ ጊዜ so daylight saving time is DST ባጭሩ እንለዋለን or summer time as it's called in many countries getting more out of summer by advancing the clocks by 1 hour during summer and ሰዓት ይጨምራል during winter አንድ ሰዓት ይቀነሳል ማለት ነው so please adjust back 1 hour you'll have to adjust your countries not all countries use daily saving time እንደነገርኳችሁ እኔ ዩሮፕ ነው ማቆም እንደውም አሜሪካ most probably ሊሆን ይችላል but not all countries ሁሉም ሀገር አይደለም but Europe almost all Europe use ያደርጉታል in Africa use አይደረግም we have the same time whether it's winter or summer it's the same in Asia the same thing in China the same thing they don't change their time they don't use daylight saving time daylight saving time is አንድ ሰዓት መጨመርና መቀነስ ማለት ነው so not all countries use DST or daylight saving time ማለት ነው okay so manually you have to manually adjust your clock to make DST work clocks have to be adjusted manually clocks ማለት አሁን የቸርች clocks አሉ የፓርላማ clocks አሉ so manually ራሳቸውን አይቀይሩ 1 hour ሲጨመር 1 hour ሲቀነስ people have to adjust that እናንተም ሰዓታችሁን adjust ማድረግ አለባችሁ ወይንም አንዳንድ ጊዜ there are two watches አንዱ ለውጭ ሀገር አንዱ ባት it doesn't matter you can adjust እንዳትሳሳቱ you can adjust your watch ምክንያቱም ሰዎች ነን we could make mistakes ማለት ነው coordinated universal time using Greenwich Mean Time ማለት was to be slightly as it does not allow so GMT እንለዋለን GMT Greenwich Mean Time usually +3 የሚጨመርበት ይሄ እንትና በደንብ ያስረዳናል ማን ነው maps will explain clearly ይሄንን እንለፈውና እሱ ያስረዳናል next week summarize እናደርገዋለን ይሄን okay let's go to study check 1 at what part of the airport structure is the limousine service for regular passengers ramp no air side no ground side no Hiruta Mariam
Ground side
very good Eden okay can you hear me okay Eden okay what's the general term designating parking areas for the aircraft away from the terminal yetu no away from the terminal B very good apron okay what effect ከመጣሽ ላይቀር ሂሩቴ ያነላ what effect on passengers boarding the aircraft has the variety of concession located in the airport terminal does not have any effect passengers feel bad for overspending passengers feel tired for spending passengers feel relaxed or for having entertained themselves ሱቆች ምናምን ካሉበት how do passengers feel D very good እሺ ሂሩተ ማርያም
አቤት
okay እሺ አዳምጪኝ በደንብ
እሺ
if the flight offers meal options the latest time for the passenger to reconfirm their meal is መቼ like አሁን vegetarian ምናምን ማዘዝ ከፈለጉ መቼ ነው the latest መጠየቅ የሚችሉት when is it during security check pre-boarding check boarding or check-in very good check-in okay what's the list option አንቺ ነሽ የምትመልሽልኝ ሂሩተ ማርያም What is the least option for boarding passengers on the aircraft? Least option.
Passenger just bridge.
Least option.
Oh, the least option, walk
Yes.
to the aircraft.
Yes, very good. Walk
Yeah.
to the aircraft.
The-
በጣም መጠንቀቅ አለብን ጥያቄውን ስንመልስ። Okay. About the date line እኔም ራሴ እንትን ብዬ አንዳንድ ነገሮችን እንትን እንላለን። Okay. So, flight operations. Let's go to flight operations. Each stage of flight departure and arrival ማለት ነው. List all entities. Entities ማለት departments, persons ማለት ነው, or things ማለት ነው. In preparing an aircraft, explain the role of various involved in the management of a flight. ይህንን flight operations, how do we operate the flight? ምንድን ነው ያለው? What are we supposed to do? Station, maintenance, cabin crew, cockpit crew, security, catering, and so on. So ይሄ በሙሉ አጠቃሎ ይነግረናል ማለት ነው። Okay, the flight of passenger is extremely well organized. But set of activities performed by items of. But I never know me መስላችሁ when an aircraft, the moment the aircraft lands, but እንዲህ ነው የምትከበበው። መንገደኛ እስኪወርድ ድረስ of course they will wait there. ውሃ የሚቀዳ ውሃ ይመጣል፣ ሽንት ቤት ዳምፕ የሚያደርግ ይመጣል። Then catering is standing by there. Then there is maintenance standing by there. Then there is the ground agent. Then there is a crew. But እንደ ንብ ሁሉ ሰው ክብብ ይላል because time performance. All airlines are very strict about time performance. Okay, so that's why the team is well organized. ማመን ነው የሚያቅታችሁ። እኔ it's not because I have worked in the airlines, but the most well organized team, the airline team, whether you go to Lufthansa or Ethiopia or because no one, no department wants to cause a delay because delay costly, it's costly for the airlines. On Ethiopian Airlines, delay maybe 5%. The duro በጣም ብዙ delay ነበር። እንደውም we had a name, Ethiopian always late የሚል የቅጽል ስም ወጥቶልን ነበር. Not anymore. Now maybe 2%, 3%, በጣም ተስተካክሏል because everybody got professional ማለት ነው. So the failure of one team will affect the whole team. If cabin crew are not on time, the departure will be delayed because the flight cannot live without. If there is no catering, failure of if catering is not on time, of course we cannot go without food. We cannot go without water. We cannot go without cockpit crew. We cannot go out without security, custom, and so on. So failure of one team has a major implication on the work of other team. In addition, time an aircraft spends on the ground preparation affects the cost of the flight. It's very costly. Cabin crew are one of the teams that play a key role in this process. ጊዜ የለም ነፍሳችሁን ነው የምታጡት። Especially in Addis, you'll have to check your safety first, then you'll have to check your meals and so on and so forth. እና መሯሯጥ እየተገፋፋን ነው የምንሰራው with the maintenance, with the cleaners, with the so on እየተገፋፋን ነው የምንሰራው because the aircraft has to leave on time. Level of performance depends not only on their hard work and but also on the effective work of the rest of the team. እኛ ከብዙ ሰው ጋር ነው የምንሰራው ብያቸዋለሁ። አንደኛ attitudeአችን we have to respect regardless of their job. We have to respect. We are no better than others. hostess ነኝ, who cares? ስለእናንተ hostess ነኝ, nobody cares. ስለዚህ whether maintenance ይሁን appearance ነው የምንላቸው እነዚህ we don't call them cleaners, we call them appearance department ነው የምንለው እና cleaners እንዳትሉ appearance ብለን ነው የምንጠራቸው። so ሁላችንም የየራሳችን the flight crew ብቻ አይደለም important without appearance ካልተደረገ አንሄድም without catering. So we should be well mannered and respect. ሁሉም our colleagues co-workeraችን ናቸው we should greet them good morning good afternoon now kitchen እባክህን please ምክንያቱም they are not our private housekeepers even our private housekeeper እንኳን እባክሽን እባክህን እንላለን so we should say እባክህን እችን ወደዚህችን ትጠርጋት ምናምን ብለን በስርዓት because ጥሎላችሁ ነው if you are disrespectful he will leave and you'll have to do the cleaning እናንተ ጸባያችሁ ካላማረ nobody will respect you ሁሉ ሰው respect መደረግ ይፈልጋል so please as much as possible effective እንዲሆን ስራችን will have to be very polite if you are polite ሁሉ ሰው ነው የሚወዳችሁ ማለት ሁሉ ሰው ያከብራችኋል if you are impolite አሉ ወይ ሷስ ይላል እዚህ ድረስ ምን አዳረሰ ምንም መሬት አልተነጣጠቀም so activities performed during turnaround ማለት አውሮፕላኑ አርፎ take off የሚያደርግበት አዳር አይደለም within 2 hours depending on the time or an hour and a half 2 hours maximum ይሰጠው ይችላል so and now as they say it makes money an aircraft makes money only when it flies so as much as possible short time ነው መሬት ላይ የሚቀመጡት aircraft as much as possible because the airlines has to make money so this is called turnaround መተው መሄድ ማለት ነው it lands ሁሉ ነገር ተስተካክሎ መንገደኛ ጨምሮ ምናምን then it takes off ማለት ነው so turnaround times are generally very short and there is a lot of activity in order to prepare it for its next flight as I said እንደ እብድ ነው የምንሮጠው በቃ ቶሎ ቀርፋፋ ሰው cabin crew ሆነ የለበት you'll have to be very fast you'll have to be very even ስትሄዱ ቶሎ ሮጥ ብላችሁ መሄድ ይኖርባችኋል ሩጡ ማለት አይደለም ግን you have to walk fast so turnaround ማለት is the aircraft for a short period of time on ground ሲቆይ ማለት ነው so ምን activity አለ so ground control the flight crew of an arriving aircraft are advised by their parking space by a ground who are responsible for the management of all airside ground air so flight crew arrive ground control advise ያደርጓል so they know አውሮፕላኑ እንደመጣ all vehicles and aircraft in the airside area are controlled by the ground control and have radios to communicate okay ስለዚህ ሁሉ ሰው ሬዲዮ አለው because without the radio ምንም ማድረግ አይቻልም catering ይጭናሉ if they miss some of the meals በሬዲዮ ነው የሚነጋገሩት because it's far especially Europe በጣም ሩቅ ነው አሜሪካ ዩሮፕ ሩቅ ነው even in Addis ከሚሮጡ ከሚሄዱ በሃሎ ይናገሩና please bring me some vegetarian food ምናምን ሲባል so everybody has stations everybody has a radio of course not crew members ይሄ የሚመለከተው መሬት ላይ ለሚሰሩ ማለት ነው so all members naturally of the arrival team should know what is required of them as quickly and efficiently of course professionals nature these people they are well trained so they will know what to do and what not to do የሜንቴናንሱ የኬተሪንግ አይጭንም የኬተሪንግ ደግሞ የሜንቴናንስ አይጭንም ማለት ነው so when the aircraft is on its final approach ማለት land ሊያደርግ ሲል ሁሉ ሰው everybody is informed by the ground control so everybody as soon as it lands everybody will be ready ማለት ነው ramp service personnel arrive with their chocks ምንድነው chocks ተነጋግረን ነበር
chocks or blocks
what are they what do they do
airplane hold ያደርገዋል forward
so
they
slide
backward
እንዳያደርግ very good thank you very much good job so ramp service the first thing they should do is when it lands of course the engine has to be switched off engine መጥፋት otherwise it will suck the ትልቅ ነው የአውሮፕላን engine suck ያደርጋል so ground power unit or GPU እንላቸዋለን they will arrive with their chocks, belt loaders, baggage trolleys, ከዛ ደግሞ ሻንጣ የሚያወርዱ ይመጣሉ የሚያወርዱ ከዛ ሻንጣ ያወርዱና ይዘው እንዲሄዱ The aircraft technicians are there as well as the dispatcher or turnaround coordinator. Dispatcher or turnaround coordinator እንላቸዋለን coordinate የሚያደርጉ ናቸው እነዚህ So then we have the maintenance everybody እዛ ይሆናል ማለት ነው Personnel what are the personnel አውሮፕላኑን የሚቀበሉት catering are those who ምንድን ናቸው catering Eden, what do they do? The catering.
Catering,
ምግብ የሚጭን very good. Then we have cabin cleaning. Then we have refueling company, benzene የሚጭኑ. Then we have potable water replenishing. By the way, potable water usually potable water is used for ቡና ሻይ ነው የምንጠቀምበት በተረፈው ግን የጠርሙስ ውሃ ነው ለመንገደኛም ለራሳችን bottled water ነው usually የሚጫነው but potable water we can use it for coffee and tea as well toilet servicing አለ so የነበረውን እንትን ያደርጉታል ይመጡታል so these are the personnel ልክ አውሮፕላኑ ሲመጣ Then we have aircraft marshalling. It's a method of visual signaling between ground personnel and pilots for the purpose of guiding the aircraft into and out of the parking position. Aircraft marshalling ማለት የአውሮፕላን ትራፊክ ማለት ነው Have you seen those ፊልም ላይ ለምሳሌ ፊልም ላይ ታቸዋል አውሮፕላን ሲመጣ እንዲህ ብለው እንትን የሚመሩት ትራፊኮች ማለት ነው ግን we call them marshals aircraft marshalling ይባላል ይሄ አውሮፕላኑ የት ፓርክ but ሁሉ ጊዜ ሰው ላይ ሆነ ይችላል መኪናም አንዳንድ ጊዜ ይመራቸዋል as soon as they land ሲያደርጉ where to park ትራፊክ አለ አይደል የት ፓርክ እንደምናረግ cockpit crew የት ፓርክ እንደሚያደርጉ የሚነግራቸው aircraft marshalling ነው they cannot just land and go wherever they want አይቻልም so aircraft marshalling they know what they do what they are doing ሰዎች ናቸው ይሄ እንትን አላቸው ኤር እንትን ምክንያቱም ኢንጂኑ ይጮሃል እና በሬዲዮ አላቸው how to communicate with the flight deck take off ሲያደርግም ሲያርፍም we have the air marshalling otherwise ሰው ካልሆነ መኪና አለ depending on the like እኛ ለምሳሌ መኪና እንትን ነው ሰው ነው ግን if you go to Europe or to America it's a car follow me ምትል ብልጭ እንትን አለች እንደ አምቡላንስ follow me ያለ so the aircraft ቀስ ያለ ታክሲ out ያረገ follow አድርጎ then they will park at the designated place ማለት ነው okay Doors, aircraft doors may be opened from outside or inside according to the airline procedure. So, Eden? Okay, I shall wait additional. So, doors can be opened from inside or from outside according to the airline procedure. Ground passenger service agents board the aircraft, exchange paperwork with the crew, and pass on any message for passengers. እሺ አሁን ኢንጂኑ ጠፍቷል በር ያንኳኳሉ they will knock at the door unless we tell them there is a window sign ካልሰጠናቸው or there is a ቀይ ነገር አለች እሷን ካላነሳን they will not open it from outside so usually we open it ያንኳኳሉ then that means ከዛ በኋላ ከካቢን ክሩ ወርክ team leader or senior ጋር the exchange paperwork አለ የሚሰጥ ለግራውንድ ኤጀንት ይሰጣል then any information like disabled ሰው ካለ እርዳታ ካለ mother with infants ደረጃ ከሆነ በተለይ they don't carry mothers but they can carry their bags እኛም ብንሆን we are supposed to ልጆቻቸውን አንይዝ we are not allowed to carry babies because we would go accountable ስለምንሆን we can help them by carrying their bags ማለት ነው so this is what it means ground passenger service or GPS agents board the aircraft exchange paperwork with the crew አሁን በር ተከፍቷል then ይሄ ለአራይቫል ኤርክራፍት ማለት ነው። ከዛ ካርጎ ኤንድ ባጌጅ ቲምስ ካርጎ የሚጭንም የሚያወርድም ይኖራል። ፊውሊንግ እነዚህ በሙሉ ልክ አውሮፕላኑ እንዳረፈ ስራቸውን ይሰራሉ ማለት ነው። ኬትሪንግ ቲምስ መጀመሪያ መንገደኛ ይሆን then galleys they load their meals in the galleys not only meals but ልብስ አለ ምን አለ everything what we need for the flight ማለት ነው። as soon as passengers disembark መንገደኛ ከወረደ በኋላ ነው ኬትሪንግ appearance or the cleaning teams they come and they clean their መንገደኛ ያለ unless it's transit ለምሳሌ የመጨረሻ ስቴሽን ከሆነ መንገደኛ በሙሉ ወርዶ አለበለዚያ ግን በመሃል ከሆነ ያው መንገደኛም ያለ ትንሽ maybe vacuum ምናምን ላይ ያደርጉት ይችላሉ but in case let's talk about Addis Ababa when all aircrafts come to Addis Ababa it's the last destination ማለት ነው ለአውሮፕላኑ የመጨረሻ ነው the passenger may go on to West Africa coming from London but for the aircraft it's the last destination ለክሩና ለመንገደኛ ግን የሚወርዱበት ነው so it's a free aircraft ነው ምንም መንገደኛ ውስጥ ከወረደ ድረስ then they have to clean it catering ይገባል appearance ይገባል so aircraft maintenance ይገባል and so on all this እነዚህ በሙሉ ሰዎች ይገባሉ ማለት ነው so when running an aircraft engine can suck a person or a car resulting in death ሊገለን ይችላል እንደዚህ አጥምዶ ወደ ኢንጂኑ ስቦ ስለዚህ as much as possible ኢንጂኑ በሌለበት አካባቢ ኢንጂኑ ሲጠፋ anybody not only crew then we need to approach the aircraft during turnaround crew may remain on board or there might be a crew change ሊኖር ይችላል crew change is when you go from let's say from Addis Ababa to the States በሎሜ የሚሄድ ከሆነ አዲስ አበባ ሎሜ የሚወርዱ መንገደኞች ይወርዳሉ then crew change አለ you'll have to wait until the crew come because መንገደኞች we cannot leave passengers alone መንገደኛ ከሌለ ነው ምንወርደው እንጂ መንገደኛ ካለ because እሳት ቢነሳ ምን ቢነሳ መንገደኛ ቢታመም we are responsible so we'll have to wait till the other crew እስኪመጡ እስከንቀያየር ድረስ ማለት ነው so shift አለ ሁላችን depending on the flights አንዳንዴ አዲስ አበባ ከሆነ እንደነገርኳችሁ ነው እንወርዳለን but if we are on sometimes the flight we need a crew change ክሩዎች እስኪመጡ crew change ማለት crew ለክሩ እንቀያየረው ማለት ነው so cabin crew must be aware of the following hazards at all times ramp area ሜዳ ላይ ስንሄድ we have to be very careful እንደውም ያ ጃኬት መልበስ አለብን okay aircraft marshalling is a method of visual signaling ቅድም ነግሬያችኋለሁ they are sometimes called signalman wears distinctive reflecting reflecting we know you know that reflecting እንትን ብዙ ሰው አሁን አዲስ አበባ ፓርክ የሚያደርግ ምን የሚያደርግ እነዚህ ፓርክ ስናረግ ገንዘብ የሚቀበሉ ልጆች ሁሉ ሪፍሌክቲንግ ጃኬት ይባላል ይሄ ጃኬቱ
uniform
it's actually it's not a uniform this is a uniform your green uniform but we call it reflecting distinctive reflecting ነው ገብቷችኋል አይደል ያ ጃኬቱ ለምሳሌ በግሪን አለ ኦሊቭ ግሪን አለ ኦሬንጅ አለ አይደለም እንዴ ገብቶሻል ለሂሩ ተማሪያ የገባሽ መሲ እነዚህ እንኳን መኪና ሲጠብቁ ገንዘብ አምጭ የሚሉት የሚለብሱት ጃኬት
ሌመን ከለርም አለው
ሌመን ሌመን ግሪን ገብቷቸዋል አይደል እሱ ያደርጋል all airline staff should have that one especially those working on the ramp even cabin crew ይሰጠናል so cabin crew እንዲኖረን አየር መንገዱ ይሰጠናል so walk አደረግን ራምፑ ጋር usually በባስ ነው የሚያመላልሱን but if you have to walk ውጭ ሀገር አይቻልም walk ማድረግ maybe Africa ሀገር but in Europe and America I cannot walk ramp bus አለ but in Africa I can walk but still you'll have to wear that jacket ክልክል ነው አለሱ because you'll have to be identified So this marshal ምንድነው የሚያደርጉት? ሲግናል ማን ይባላሉ? They have to wear that reflecting thing. Okay, what's their job is for signaling between ground personnel and pilots for the purpose of guiding the aircraft into and out of the parking position. ለአውሮፕላን ፓርክ እንዲያደርግ የሚያደርጉ ናቸው. They are called marshals or signal persons. They wear distinctive reflecting safety vest ይባላል. Reflecting safety vest ነው, to permit the flight crew to clearly so they can identify them. Oh, she's the person responsible. Identify እንዲደረጉ ፓይለቶቹ እንዲያደርጓቸው ተብሎ they'll have to wear that jacket. Plus ሌላ ምንድነው የሚያደርጉት? Helmets. They have to wear a helmet. Then earmuffs, because engine በጣም ስለሚጮህ they need to have an earmuffs. Illuminated beacons or gloves. Gloves አላቸው illuminate የሚያደርግ ማለት ነው. So aircraft marshalling signals are standardized and procedures for delivering them must conform to ICAO እንደነገርኳቸው ነው. When you work in an airline ዝም ብሎ ትራፊክ ጽፈት ቤትም ተበረው ነው አይደለም እንዴ? እኛ አሁን ነይና ትራፊክ እንትን በይቢሉ እናውቃለን? We don't know. So these people are trained according to the International Civil Aviation Organization. They are trained ምን ማድረግ እንዳለባቸው, how to guide an aircraft. Otherwise አንስቶ አውሮፕላኑ በየግድግዳው ሊጋጭ ነው ማለት ነው. So some airports are also fitted with automatic guidance system to help pilots steer correct to the gate and ensure that the jet bridge or air bridge is able to reach the aircraft door. እና አንዳንዱ መኪና automatic guidance ሊኖር ይችላል. I don't know, እሱን አይቻላል. No one should approach the aircraft. መቼ ነው ወደ አውሮፕላኑ እንጠጋው? We are not supposed to approach the aircraft until the complete stop. When we say complete stop ማለት engine ጠፍቶ ማለት ነው. Brakes have been applied. ያ ቾኩ apply ተደርጎ engines have stopped and anti-collision light has been turned off. Light አለው, እሱ መጥፋት አለበት. Engines has to መጥፋት አለበት. አውሮፕላኑ መቆም አለበት. Complete stop. Even the passengers inside the aircraft are supposed to sit down with their seat belts until the complete stop of the aircraft. አለበለዚያ ሊጋጩ ይችላሉ. Otherwise the aircraft is still considered to be in flight and no one should approach it. This is very, very important. ሌላው ደግሞ please let's not walk ከአውሮፕላኑ ስር, because የሚንጠባጠብ ነገር አለ እና as much as possible በሚታየን ቦታ ነው walk ማድረግ አለብን ማለት ነው. Once the aircraft wheels have been put into position or chocked እንላለን, external power provided, safety cones deployed, passenger steps, jet bridge. Now passengers can disembark. And we have to be very careful. Jet bridge በደንብ stairs በደንብ, because passengers tend ልክ በር ሲከፈት መተንፈስ ነው የሚፈልጉትና so they want to go out. We'll have to hold them. እርግጠኛ መሆን አለብን በርጋ ያለን ሰዎች. We have to be very careful. ገጥሟል ወይ ስቴሩ በደንብ ካልገጠመ adjust አድርጉት ማለት. Otherwise we cannot let the passengers to disembark. Please be careful. So ground staff አሁን ሁሉ ከተዘጋጀ ground staff, what do? They will knock at the door. The door may be open from inside or outside ብለናል. ከዛ the team leader እና ያው ቅድም እንደተነጋገርነው ስቴሽኑ ይቀባበላሉ. ከዛ then the passengers can disembark. So on most aircraft, opening the door from outside automatically disarms the evacuation slides, which prevents injury if a slide is accidentally deployed. So መጠንቀቅ አለብን, እነሱ መጠንቀቅ አለባቸው, because sometimes deploy እንዳያደርግ. Usually አዲስ አበባ by the way እነሱ አይከፍቱም. የትም ሀገር usually crew ነው የሚከፍተው. That means from inside, not from outside. Okay. So አሁን ምንድነው የሚሆነው? Baggage and cargo teams ምን ያደርጋሉ? What do? They offload baggage from the cargo. As soon as the aircraft comes, the cargo teams they offload. Or offload ማለት ማውረድ ማለት ነው. ያወርዳሉ. Fueling may also be present in the attached aircraft wing to add more fuel and they want to go attach to the wing, then they will start refueling. Catering teams exchange used catering items ያወርዳሉ ቆሻሻውን ያወርዳሉ ንጹህ ይጭናሉ cleaning team clean the aircraft maintenance ደግሞ will board the aircraft meet with pilots to discuss any faults. All faults are recorded in the carefully tracked in the aircraft technical logbook ብለናል የኛም አለ ኮምፒውተሮችም አለ ሰው እሱ ነው ያለው እንደገና ደግሞ Cabin crew must be aware of the following hazards at all times on the ramp area. Ramp area, rubbish and other loose items can easily be sucked into aircraft engine and cause damage. አጠገባችን ራምፕ አውሮፕላኑ አጠገብ ራምፕ ካለ እንዲያነሱት ማድረግ አለብን otherwise it will suck አድርጎ ችግር ሊያመጣ ይችላል. Every person working at the airport has to pick up any loose items and place them in the nearest foreign object debris or FOD እንላለን ምንም አይጎዳንም አንስተን ቆሻሻውንም it's our responsibility we should keep it safe መጣል ይኖርብናል ማለት ነው Okay, when running an aircraft engine can suck in a person no one should approach the aircraft with engine running ብለናል do not walk underneath any part of the aircraft ቅድም ነግሬያችኋለሁ አውሮፕላኑ ስር የመታጠቢያ ቤት ምናምን ንጥብጣቢ ወይ hydraulic fluid means benzene ይንጠባጠብ ይችላል so do not walk behind baggage loading okay ምክንያቱም ሰውየው እንዲህ ሲነዳ ከጀርባ ወክ አረጋችሁ አያችሁ ቢጋጫችሁ so you should walk in front not at the back of the loading vehicle ምክንያቱም ካርጎ ተጭኗል ሰውየው ፊት ለፊቱ ነው እንጂ ወደ ኋላ he can come back አንዳንዴ ሊመለስ ስለሚችል ልትገጩ ስለምትችሉ ፊት ለፊት ነው እንጂ በኋላ so keep it safe Okay, point learning, it's estimated that each minute of a delay costs based airlines at least 75 በሰዓት per minute አስቡት እንግዲህ if there is a delay እኛ delay ካረግን 75 USD per minute ነው አስቡት airlines lose የሚያደርገው so that's a lot of money አንድ minute ቀላል ሊሆን ይችላል ግን 10 ደቂቃ ከሆነ 750 USD ማለት ነው So that's a lot of money. And ሰዓት ከሆነ ደግሞ አስቡት. So, in case passengers remain on board due to short turnaround, cabin crew members follow specific duties. አሁን እንበል I said like if you go to America, there is a stopover in Lome or in London, Dublin. So what our cabin crew are by the way supposed to count passengers. መቁጠር ይኖርብናል. What do? We count passengers, identify all remaining hand baggage, ከፍተን አንዳንድ ጊዜ ሲቱ ባዶ ሆኖ ባጌጅ ሊኖር ይችላል so we should ask those passengers the security is this your baggage ማለት አለበት conduct security check search applicable conduct security ማለት you'll have to go around the cabin መሄድ አለበት laboratory check ማድረግ አለበት የኛ ስራ ነው inform ground personnel of remaining total on board ስንት መንገደኛ አለ because ይጨምሩልናል ማለት ነው Let's say ከዚህ ሎሜ ኒውዮርክ ይሄዳል ሶ ከአዲስ አበባ ሎሜ የሚሄዱት ወርደዋል ሶ አሁን የሚቀሩ መንገደኞች maybe they are 80 so now we have 80 remaining on board እንላለን because ሲያሳፍሩ ደግሞ እንደገና መቁጠር ይኖርብናል ማለት ነው so ይሄ ነው የክሩ ስራ if there is a crew change otherwise good like home base እንደ አዲስ አበባ ከሆነ ዝም ብላችሁ ነው የምትወርዱት ማለት ነው Make any announcement to the passengers as appropriate. Like refuel ሲደረግ passengers are not supposed to stand because እሳት ቢነሳ they have to remain seated with their seat belts unfastened. On ground ሲሆን unfastened መሆን አለበት seat beltaቸው because if anything happens ብድግ ብለው evacuate ማድረግ አለባቸው ማለት ነው. Then toilets should remain locked refueling እስኪያልቅ ድረስ. Then we'll have to switch off all galley power ማጥፋት ይኖርብናል so follow refueling procedures are required ማለት ይሄን ያልኳችሁ ነው Then cleaning, catering, exchange during turnaround, specific security procedures should be followed according to applicable regulation. There will be always a security valve. This security the following are responsible of each team before the aircraft departs. Catering Balanan. So airline depart provides catering company with a plan. Space is very limited and the weight and balance of the aircraft also has to be maintained. So cabin crew should not move catering trolley. Because balance will matter. These people, they know what they are doing. Fuel otherwise, or we might crash. So, because there is fuel, take off the most accidents happen during take off and landing. Good, take off fuel minimum it's very dangerous. So, as much as possible, because the aircraft to balance cleaning. There are 4 categories that describes various levels of cleaning. Transit cleaning, turnaround cleaning, night stop cleaning, then we have the deep cleaning, transit cleaning. This is minimal amount. Transit cleaning mallet, as I said, Kazi Lome, New York, Lome is our transit. So Kadisawa Rom, Kadisawa Lome, so transit cleaning is minimal, but cleaning required if passengers remain on board, because there are passengers. Transit cleaning is including some basic cleaning of toilets and basic cleaning. They'll just pick it with their hands. Of course, lavatory clean but catering more waste bins. Yet unknown this is transit cleaning is basic cleaning because passengers are there. Passengers so cleaner turnaround cleaning, a common cleaning requirement which includes more thorough transit cleaning of toilets, cabin seating areas, galleys, flight deck, as well as dressing the cabin for passengers. Dressing the cabin mallet, the transintro like ወረቀት ነው ያንን ቆሻሻ ያነሱና እንጥሉታል ይሄ መንገደኛ ነው ማለት ነው ይሄ turnaround cleaning ልክ አውሮፕላን እንዳረፈ they have to clean everything vacuum ማድረግ አለባቸው cockpit ማጽዳት አለባቸው እና ሁሉ ነገር by the way even transit please ask the cockpit crew አንዳንድ ጊዜ cockpit ይጠረግ ወይ ምናምን ብላችሁ ጠይቋቸው sometimes ወረቀት ምንም ይኖራልና ጥሩልን ይላሉ then we have night stop cleaning we have ample time we have so much time so this type of cleaning is carried out when the aircraft is due to be on the ground for extended periods such as overnight some flights they don't leave the same day so they might stay overnight the next day use or mechanical አጋጥሟቸው ላይበሩ ይችላሉ so cleaning company ያሁን እንግዲህ በደንብ ነው የሚያጸዱት because they have መንገደኛ የለም አውሮፕላኑ ቶሎ አይፈለግም so this type of cleaning is carried out when aircraft is due to be on ground it enables cleaning to take more care and attention in cleaning than the turnaround which are done to a strict timeline so transit ትንሽ ነው ከዛ turnaround ይጸዳል then we have night stop cleaning ከturnaround በበለጠ ትንሽ ደግሞ ከፍ ያለ ጽዳት የሚሰጠው then we have deep cleaning ይሄ ምንጣፍ ሁሉ ሻምፖ የሚታጠብበት ማለት ነው maybe ዛኛው ላይ vacuum ብቻ ሊያደርጉት ይችላል but deep cleaning ስንል each aircraft has a deep cleaning schedule by the airline this requires as much longer of time on the ground and often involves shampooing drying car as well as changing fabric seat cover ማለት የአውሮፕላን seat cover ይሄ usually ይቀየራል even on turn around but የወንበሩ ሊቀይሩት ይችላሉ so this can be the deep cleaning can happen but overnight ሲቆይ ወይንም ሌላ ደግሞ አየር መንገዱ የራሱ ስኬጁል ሲኖረው ስኬጁል የሚኖረው እንግዲህ ዩዥዋሊ በ24 ሰዓት ምናምን ጊዜ ካለውን otherwise it's not easy ሌላ ዲሌይ ሊፈጠር ነው ማለት ነው። Okay, water servicing, drinking water or potable water የሚጠጣ ውሃ tanks are filled to the level determined by the airline. By the way, አለን gauge አለን የውሃ gauge. It is your responsibility when you check safety items, you're supposed to check the water tanks አለ 50 ml ሊሆን ይችላል 100 ml ሊትር ሊሆን ይችላል 7000 ሊትር ይሆናል but you'll have to check it because አንዳንድ ጊዜ ትራንዚት ላይ በተለይ ቴክ ኦፍ ላይ ውሃ የለም so ትራንዚት ላይ በተለይ አሁን ለምሳሌ ሆም ቤዝ አዲስ አበባ ይጫናል ውሃ but let's say እስከ ሎሜ ድረስ halfway ሊደርስ ይችላል የhalfway አሜሪካ ያደርሰናል ወይ no we have to tell the maintenance ለስቴሽኑ we need water ውሃ ጫንልን ትላላችሁ ውሃ ሰርቪስ እንፈልጋለን ትላላችሁ ውሃ ሰርቪስ ይደረጋል ማለት ነው drinking water or potable water tanks are filled to the level determined by the airline vehicle or water bowser ብለዋል መኪና ወይንም ያው አዲስ አበባ ማለት መኪና ውሃ የሚያመላልስ ማለት ነው containing clean drinking water is attached to the aircraft and pumps water into the aircraft tanks then we have toilet servicing to him the same they drain waste liquids from the waste tanks ማለት ነው by the way ሲሞላ አውሮፕላኑ ላይ ያሳየናል liquid waste tanks ሞልቷል ብሎ ያሳየናል in that case if we see the sign waste tanks are full we'll have to lock the lavatory because ከዛ በኋላ ምንም ከሞላ ሞላ ነው so cargo and baggage loading cargo doors are located on the right side of most aircraft underneath the cabin አይተነዋል terminology ላይ where they are located then larger aircrafts have automated baggage and cargo loading system which maneuvers unit load device ULD ትልቅ እንትን ነው አይተነዋል እሱ ውስጥ ትልቅ እንደ ኮንቴይነር ነው እዛ ኮንቴይነር ሻንጣ ይገባል it's locked ከዛ ያ ትልቁ ኮንቴይነር እንዳለ በመኪና አውሮፕላን ውስጥ ይገባል እንጂ ዝም ብሎ ሻንጣ unless it's Q400 እና Q400 ከሆነ ትንሽ ስለሆነች ካርጎ ሻንጣው ዝም ብሎ በእጅ እዛው ሜዳ ላይ ካርጎ ሜዳ ላይ ይገባል but when it comes to large aircrafts ትልቅ እንትን አለ በሱ በኩል ይገባል ማለት ነው this is what we call unit load devices or ULD እንለዋለን ማለት ነው can I take a break do you have any questions
የለም
5 minutes break ልውሰድ እሺ I cannot breathe I talked for አሁን 10:30 አይደለም አንድ ሰዓት ተኩል አወራሁ ትንሽ ብሬክ ያስ ውሃ ልጠጣ እስከዛ if you have any questions እንትን በሉ
እሺ
ጥያቄ የለም you have any questions Eden okay tomorrow እንደገና ዲስካስ እናደርጋለን
እሺ
so ULDs are filled with baggage then driven to the aircraft ከዛ ይገባሉ then they are lifted by machine into place before being moved around the car hauled by a series of wheels and motors እዛ ይገባል ማለት ነው do you remember or do I have to go back class አያችሁ do you remember ULD you remember
the lower part
ይሩታ ማረ ይሩታ ማረ
አቤት
አስታውሻለሽ ኤደን do you remember ካርጎ ስንል እንዴት እንደሚጫን do you remember that እስቲ 400 ስላይድ አይደለ ይሄ ቆይ እዚህ አይደለም ያለ እንትን ውስጥ ነው ነገ አመጣዋለሁ እዚህ አይደለም ለማንኛውም ጉግል አርጋችሁ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ ይሄ ምንድነው ብላችሁ ካልሆነ ማለት ነው አሳይቻችሁ ነበር በቀደም ለታገናኝ ሪመምበር So, smaller aircrafts ቀደም እንደነገርኳችሁ require cargo loading staff to climb into the hold and move baggage and cargo by hand from a conveyor belt to position at the cargo door. So, ምንድነው የሚያደርጉት when it's a smaller aircraft ይመጣል በመኪና እቃው so አንዱ ከውስጥ ይሆናል ከዛ ይቀባበላሉ ማለት ነው መኪና ውስጥ ትራክ ላይ እንደሚጫኑ ማለት ነው when it's a large aircraft of course they use the ULD system ማለት ነው Okay, cabin crew, pre-flight checks. Pre-flight ማለት before. Pre is always before. ማለት ነው. When you say pre, it means before. Pre-flight check. What do we check? Cabin crew. First of all, we'll have to report an hour and a half to the briefing group. Shanta Kadan will have to check in our luggage. Then we meet at the briefing room. When we meet at the briefing room, there are so many flights, there are so many cabin crew. The team leader እና የት እንደምንሄድ ፕላካርድ ቁጭ ብሎልናል እንትና ሂሩት ነይ ኤደን ነይ መታሰቢያ ነይ ማለት የለባትም ሪስፖንሲብል ሆነ ፍላይት ናምበራችን ያለበት እንቀመጣለን we have our manual ወይንም ስልክ አላቀም ዘንድሮ እንዴት እንደሚደረጉ ፕላስ ብሪፊንግ አለ ኒትሊ ሁሉ ጊዜ ተስተካክለን ለብሪፊንግ ቁጭ ማለት አለብን then we introduce ourselves አዳዲሶች ስለሆነ ሰው ሁሉ ዘንድሮ we have to introduce ourselves the team leader or the senior cabin crew will introduce herself ከዛ በኋላ ብሪፍ ታደርጋለች then when we finish መሳሳም እንደምንሽ ምናምን የለም just straight we walk straight through immigration through custom through security then we board the aircraft now you look at it በኋላ እንጂ ዝም ብለን ቀጥታ አውሮፕላን ውስጥ አንሄድ so what do we do pre-flight check means we go inside the aircraft before the aircraft takes a flight ማለት የሚበር ማለት ነው so before the flight departs safety equipment when you check tolo አይደለ በደንብ thoroughly of course tolo ማለት but thoroughly we have to check all safety equipment must be checked to ensure that they are stored in the correct storage oxygen bottle እዚህ ሚል ከሆነ አለን እንትኑ አለን ሊስት አለን ይሰጠናል according to that how many oxygen bottles are supposed to be in that aircraft if it says 5 more or less አይሰራ 5 ነው መሆን ያለበት so if you have more than 5 or less than 5 we should inform our ትክክለኛ ቦታ አንድ ኦክሲጅን ቦትል እዛ ጋር መወርወር የለበትም or ያው ምክንያት አለው ለሁሉም ነገር ተጠንቶ ነው ዝም ብሎ አይደለም የሚሰራው so we have to ensure proper storage and they work they function correctly gauge አለን እንዴት አርገን ቼክ ዴት ኤክስፓየሪ ዴት ኤክስፓየር ማድረግ የለበትም ሁሉንም ነገር ቼክ everything ቼክ ማድረግ አለበት any item that is missing or damaged will be reported to the senior cabin crew who will log it in the logbook or on ground will report it to the maintenance and must be replaced actually ወዲያ ቆይተን አይደለም ረስተን አይደለም if you are missing or report የተደረገ ዩዝ ከተደረገ ካለ automatically ለሲኒየሯ መንገር ይኖርብናል we are missing one fire extinguisher ብለን እንዲመጣ መንገደኛ ከመጣ በኋላ መሯሯጥ አያስፈልግም We cannot go without missing any safety equipment, but still we have to, any missing items, በጊዜ, not when passengers start boarding, before passengers board, check ማድረግ አለብን. Okay, if it cannot be replaced, the captain will be informed and the aircraft will not be permitted to leave until it can be verified whether or not it's legally required for safe flight. Okay, ከዛ በኋላ ቲም ሊደሩ አለ ካፕቴን አናመጣም ወይንም የለም ካሉ ለካፕቴን ይነገራል። then the captain ማድረግ ያለበትን ያደርጋል ማለት ነው. Normally airlines carry more equipment than is legally required to allow for some items to break without having to ground the aircraft. Okay, maybe ህጉ 5 ቦትል ሊል ይችላል፣ አየር መንገዱ 6 ሊጭን ይችላል. so የኛ ስራ ግን according to our manual ማየት ነው. so delay እንዳይፈጠር አንዳንድ ኤርላይንሶች እንደዛ ያደርጋሉ ይላል. flight crew ይሄ የካቢን ክሩ ነው. what do flight crew do? flight crew, by the way, safety equipment ብቻ አይደለም የምናደርገው, security we have to check everything. ከላይ overhead ቢኑ ቼክ ማድረግ አለብን፣ ሲቱ ቼክ ማድረግ አለብን፣ ቶይሌቱ we should know. የመጀመሪያ ፍላይታችን ከአስተማሪ ጋር ስለምንሄድ we know አስተማሪዋ ትነግራናለች። ከዛ በኋላ ግን it's our duty ለየት ያለ ነገር የተጫነ ከሆነ ማስፈልገን ነገር we should report it to the security on ground. so ለሊዳችን ለቲም ሊደር ለሲኒየሯ እነግራለን፣ እሷ ደግሞ ለካፕቴን ትነግራለች። so ይሄ ካቢን ክሩ ነው። ፍላይት ክሩ ኋላ ደግሞ በረጅሙ እናያለን። ፍላይት ክሩ carry out their pre-flight checks in the flight deck. እኛ ካቢን ውስጥ ነው ሴፍቲ ኢኩዊፕመንት ብናደርገው፣ ፍላይት ዴክ ደግሞ ኮክፒት ነው። but still ኮክፒትም የራሳቸው ቢያደርጉ according to your manual ኮክፒቶች የራሳቸውን ያደርጋል ነው የሚሉት። so ለአታ ፈተና ብላችሁ ለምን ፈተና ብላችሁ according to your manual ይሄ ነው። but in reality we have to check the cockpit crew safety equipment as well ማለት ነው። ስትበሩ እንደዛ ነው ህጉ። ሌላ አየር መንገድ አላውቅም። as I said, my experience is on Ethiopian Airlines, so Ethiopian Airlines check እናደርጋለን. but according to your manual the flight crew check their own flight deck ውስጥ ነው። the cabin crew ደግሞ cabin ነው የሚለው። so በዛ መሰረት ሄዱ ማለት ነው። as maintenance teams will already have carried out their checks and worked, the first officer role is to check the visual appearance. Okay, now touch ወርዳሉ cockpit crew, they have a flashlight check ኢንጂናቸውን ምናቸውን ጎማውን ምኑን ወርደው በፍላሽላይት ቼክ ያደርጋሉ። ወይንም any hydraulic ወይንም any fuel leak የሚያደርግ ካለ ወይ damaged ከሆነ aircraft, they'll check it with the flash. the captain also checks, by the way, not only the co-pilot. once all checks are completed and the captain is satisfied that the aircraft is safe to fly, passengers may begin boarding. okay, now እኛም ቶሎ ጨረስን ኬቲንጋችንም so everything is the cabin is clean. so now we'll have to tell our team leader ሁሉ ነገር አለ, everything, nothing is missing, we can board the passengers. so አሁን እሷ she will inform to the captain, ለካፕቴኑ ሁሉ ነገር everything is ready ትለዋለች. then he will go through then he will call the agent ይመጣል are you ready ሲለን, unless the captainu ይጫን ካላለ መንገደኛ passengers are not going to board. the passengers says yes, now you can board the passengers ካለ ብቻ ስቴሽን እንደፈለገ አምጥቶ ወይንም ካቢኑ እንደፈለገች አምጥቶ ማለታችን captain we have finished everything, can we board the passengers ብላ ጠይቃለች or ብሎ ይጠይቃል። yes, you can board the passengers here, ground station እዛ ነው, please አሁን board up. and when the passengers board, everybody we are assigned station ይባላል assignment የሚደረግበት. some of the cabin crew, if it's a very big aircraft in the 777 or Airbus, some are assigned in business class, some are assigned in the mid, and some are assigned at the rear cabin. so according to that, even safety equipment እንደዛ ነው ቼክ የምናደርገው. but it doesn't mean that we are not supposed to know. If we go in Cloud9, economy check አረግን safety equipment ታችን ግን still when we walk around ማየት አለብን የት እንደሆነ let's see in case in Cloud9 እሳት ተነሳ ኦቨን there is no one except you ከኋላ መጣችሁ እና አይ እኔ ራሴን ነው ቼክ ያደረኩት ማለት አንችልም every and each one of us should know our safety equipments, where location of our safety equipments, whether we are assigned in economy class, in first class, in business class, and so forth. ግዴታችን because ሌላ means የለንም አንዷ መታጠቢያ ቤት ልትገባ ትችላለች አንዷ ኮክፒት ልትገባ ትችላለች እንዳጋጣሚ እዛ ከሆነ we should know where our fire extinguishers are. Check, by the way, በየስቴሽናችንን check የምናደርገው is to save time. So that we'll have extra time to check our meals ለማለት ነው እንጂ it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that we are not supposed not to know where our safety equipments are located in Cloud9 or in business class or whatever the case is. So now vision of the end, look now it's passengers have boarded, now they have started boarding, እና በየቦታችን መቆም ይኖርብናል ማለት ነው galley equipment, what do we check in the galley? All galley equipments will be checked to ensure that it works correctly, which includes water boiler ማለት ሙቅ ውሃ ለሻይ የምንጠቀምበት ማለት ነው እንደ oven, faucet ቧንቧ other electrical items ይሄንን በሙሉ ቼክ ማድረግ አለብን መስራቱ on ground. If it does once, it's in the air, ማንም አይሰራልንም. On ground, we should check it and report it to maintenance. Catering carts should also be checked to confirm that brakes, lights, ነግሬያቸዋለሁ. ምግብ የምንሰራበት ምግብ የሚጫንበት ነው. We should check that everything is properly. ይዘጋል አይዘጋም ላቹ ይሰራል አይሰራም. Otherwise, service እናደርግ ይሸራታብናል. After verifying that equipment works, the cabin crew certain that all required catering have been loaded by the catering company. ሲጭኑ መቆም ነው ያለብን እንደዚህ ብለን ምክንያቱም እንዳንጋፋ when they finish then we can check our items. They are professionals, everything ይጫናል ያልተጫነው ነገር ካለ ሪፖርት እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው. Cabin check, what do we do? This is by the way pre-flight check. መንገደኛ ቦርድ ከማድረጉ በፊት check የሚደረግ ነው. Each seat has a seat belt. ያንዳንዱ seat we have to check the seat belt. Seat belt ከሌለ it's not a bus. No passenger can travel without a seat belt. No, the aircraft is not going to take off if we are missing a seat belt. ግዴታ መታሰር አለበት ሰው ሁሉ. Seat cushion extra ለሰርቪስ እንደመስጠት ነው. So for us seat pocket ውስጥ ምን አለ ስለ emergency card በአደጋ ጊዜ ምን እና ኤርሲክ ባግ አለ ትንሽ ካመማቸው እንትን የሚሉት. So lavatories for security and cleanliness, cabin lighting, emergency lighting አለ. በኢመርጀንሲ ጊዜ ፓወር ሲጠፋ automatically ይበራል or cabin crew are supposed to switch it on. ከኮክፒትም አለ ከኢመርጀንሲ ላይቲንግ ይባላል. አውሮፕላን ይጨልማል ሲጨልም ለኢመርጀንሲ ለኤቫኩዌሽን የምንጠቀምበት ነው. but we have to check it. safety card ቀድም ያልኳችሁ ነው. safety card ማለት ስለ አውሮፕላን የሚገልጽ during ditching, during crash landing, oxygen ሲያስፈልግ የሚገልጽ safety card ይባላል. in each seat pocket በየሲት ፖኬቱ መኖር አለበት safety card ግዴታ. When we say safety card, we should check the safety card. Maybe Dreamliner is the 777 አስቀምጠው. No, there are two different aircrafts. Dreamliner ከሆነ Dreamliner 787 ነው ማለት ያለበት. አልፋችሁ 777 ከሆነ 777 እንጂ የዛ አውሮፕላን ወደዚህ it's a wrong information. ትክክል information. So safety cards in its pocket that they are visible and correct to the aircraft. Visible ሆኖ መቀመጥ አለበት መንገደኛ ውስጥ ተወሽቆ ሳይሆን ከላይ ይሄ ቼክ ማድረግ ነው እንጂ መጫን የሌላ ዲፓርትመንት ነው. But we have to check if there is no safety card we have to call good data safety card. So this is cabin check manaragro. So appropriate national authorities regularly carry out inspection to ensure that cabin crew carry out their checks. In some cases, test piece may be planted to see. ከዚህ በፊት ነግሬያቸዋለሁ like in Frankfurt ምናረጉ of course toy ነው የቶይ ሽጉጥ መታጠቢያ ቤት አስቀመጡ so that they could check whether cabin crew security if they have checked the aircraft security properly ስለዚህ properly check አድርጓል አላረጉም ደግነቱ ክሮቹ ጎበዞች ነበሩ በደንብ check አድርገው ነበር so they found out that that's what they do ቴስት ለማድረግ ያልሆነ ነገር ይጭናሉ in that case ስለጫኑ ስላልጫኑ አይደለም ይሄ it's our life የኛ life ነው የመንገደኛ life ነው መጀመሪያ ግን ለራሳችን ነው am I safe is it me ማለት አለበት በጣም sensitive ነው በረራ it's very sensitive of course it's the safest means of transportation but it's very sensitive security wise ሁሉ ጊዜ የሚያጠቁት securities ትማሩ ታዩታላችሁ ሁሉ ጊዜ the first thing የሚያደርጉት ሰዎች hijackers or terrorists it's aeroplane so we should be very careful so ዘንድሮ ለገንዘብ they will do anything even የራሳችን ወንድመት እንኳን ሊያጠፉን ይችላሉ ገንዘብ ዘንድሮ በጣም ሰውን እየገዛ so we should be very careful so we should check everything ለራሳችን ህይወት not because the civil aviation checks us but responsible ሆነ ለራሳችን safety ነው check ማድረግ ያለብን so now we have seen how to check our safety equipment we have seen how to check our cabin we have seen how to check our galleys now our lavatories whether flash ባያደርግ ፖሴቱ ይሰራል ወይ አይሰራም ወይ smoke detector system smoke there is እንትኑ ላይ smoke detectors ጣራው ላይ ሲሊንጉ ላይ አለ if there is any smoke ይጮሃል so በሰላም green light አለች እንዲ blink ታረጋለች if that light is not blinking መቀየር አለበት በእንትን ጊዜ በጭስ እሳት ከተነሳ አንደኛ በጣም ይጮሃል በጣም አላርሙ ይጮሃል and the red light እንዲች እያለ ትበራለች so እና መስራቱን አለመስራቱን flash check ማድረግ አለብን ቆሻሻው ሙሉ ነው ወይስ አልተጠረገም we have to check that then we have to check the waste bin we have to check the smoke detector system after carrying out the required safety and security check cabin crew prepare their ground service አሁን ሁሉ ከጨረስን በኋላ ground service ማለት ለመንገደኛ የምንሰጠው ሰርቪስ አለ especially in cloud9 in Ethiopian Airlines we serve champagne we serve water we give them flowers we give them reading materials we give them towel we give them champagne and orange juice and so on so በጣም ብዙ ስራ ነው ያለው and we give them this kit ሁሉ ነገር on ground ነው መዘጋጀት ያለበት because once they board ቶሎ ብለን so in economy class as such maybe magazines and toys for children ለልጆች toys አለን መጫወቻ አለን ስጡ እስከንባል አንጠብቅ መስጠት አለብን ልጆች entertainment የሴት አለ ወንድ አለ so ሁሉ ከጨረስን በኋላ ማዘጋጀት አለብን headset magazine amenities or this giveaway kits እንላቸዋለን sitting areas እና አንዳንድ ጊዜ በየሲት ፖኬት ይቀመጣል otherwise ግን መስጠት አዘጋጅተን ጋሪያችን ላይ በትሪያንገል ወይንም in our case in Ethiopian Airlines እንትን አለ እንደ መሶብ ባስኬት አለ ባስኬት በኢትዮጵያን ባስኬት በእኛንትን የተሰራ በሱ አርገን አዘጋጅተን ቁጭ እንላለን so when they board ተናስተልኝ ብለን ከተቀመጡ በኋላ ካንሰል flight crew ብለናል ምን እንደሚያደርግ እንደሚጭን ይሁሉ ካረግን በኋላ በእንደዚህ አይነት እንትን ይላል ማለት ነው do you have any questions ladies ጥያቄ አለ ካለፈውም ሊሆን ይችላል እስከ እስካሁን ከደረስንበት የለም
አዎ
ሄደን አይሰማኝም ወይ ለታስ ቅርታ እሺ I'm sorry አረጀሁ አያችሁ መርሳት ጀመርኩ እሺ do you have any questions ካለፈውም any ከደረስንበት መጠየቅ ይቻላል ኤድ
የለኝም ነው ያለች
የለኝም ነው ያለ ያንቺ በደንብ ክሊር ነው የሷ ግን አይሰው now tomorrow ይቃልሁን መመለስ አለባችሁ ኦኬ now you have to read እንደሱ ያረጋግን ሪቫይዝ እናረጋለን ማለት ነው ለፈተናው ምን አረጋግረው So phases of flight. When you say phases of flight, an aircraft doesn't take off. Barriun. Hello? Barriun. Abi, ይሰማሃል? ያውል ፈተናውን ነገር እሱን አነጋግሪ ስላለኝ ነው። ጠይቅና እንድነግራቸው ንገረኝ። Hello. Okay, phases of flight. And our plan, an aircraft, like it's a car. መኪናውን ዝም ብለን አይነሳም አይደል? መጀመሪያ ኢንጂን ከዛ ማሞቅ አለብን ከዛ እያረግን ነው. Actually, I don't drive, but still I have idea ባልነዳ. So, the same with aircrafts, phases of flight ይላል. Phases of flight ማለት ታክሲ አውት ያደርጋል ከዛ ፑሽ ባክ ያደርጋል ታክሲ አውት ያደርጋል ቴክ ኦፍ ያደርጋል ክሩዝ ያደርጋል so let's see and band እናያቸዋለን ማለት ነው cabin crew need to be aware of the phase of flight so that they can communicate appropriately with the flight deck and report any emergency መቼ ነው communicate ማድረግ ያለብን which part and አደጋ መቼ ነው ዝም ማለት ያለብን so እሱን ሁሉ እናያለን pre-flight and custom boarding at this stage the crew will start pre-flight safety and security check and prepare the aircraft to receive passengers ብለናል there might be ground handling engineering catering ይሄንን ተደጋጋሚ ነው ጨርሰናል so okay cabin crew must be emergency ማለት it's not only during flight it could happen anytime even when we are on ground like when they refuel ሲደረግ so might ይኖርብናል we have to stand at our doors ማለት ነው so cabin crew must be prepared for emergency evacuation at any time while on ground despite all distractions and services and they are required to perform catering ቢጫን መታጠቢያ ቤትም ቢሰራ ምንም ቢል we should always be might ይኖርብናል ውጭ because any emergency happen ሊያደርግ ይችላል so what are phases of flight የመጀመሪያ push back ነው push back ማለት ሁሉ ሰው ተጭኖ including በቃ ከዛ catering ሁሉ ወርዶ the other staff ወርዶ passengers and crew ብቻ ነው የሚቀረው now doors are closed ከዛ በኋላ with all crew and passengers on board ground equipment is removed jet bridge ይሁን steps ይሁን በሙሉ ወጥተዋል ground personnel disembark ማንንም ሰው አይኖርም you'll have to check your toilets as well because and staff በሪም የፈተናው ጉዳይ ምን ሆነ አውት እና እንድነግራቸው So pushback አሁን pushback በመኪና ያዝና ካለበት from the jet bridge or from the terminal take off የሚያደርግበት runway በpushback በመኪና like they told አንዳንዴ መኪና ሲበላሽብን ይመጣና ሌላ መኪና ጋራጅ ጠርተን ጋራጅ እንዲወስዱልን you go to the same with the aircraft. This is what we call የመጀመሪያ phase. The first phase of an aircraft is pushback. መጀመሪያ pushback ካለበት ቦታ ይለቃል ከዛ በኋላ ከዛ ስለቀቆ ወደ ቴክ ኦፍ የሚሄድበት ይዘጋጃል ማለት ነው pre-take off taxi with engines running they will move under its own power ቀስ ብሎ ሲንሸራተት ማለት ነው first we have pushback አሁን ከፑሽባኩ መኪና ይነጥቃል አውሮፕላን ቴክ ኦፍ ሊያደርግ is ready so pre-take off or taxi እንለዋለን with engines running engine run እያደረገ ነው depending on the length of taxiway ብዙ ጊዜ ነግራችኋለሁ የሌላ ሀገር ታክሲ በጣም ሩቅ ነው so እየተንሸራተቱ ይሄዳሉ ማለት ነው መንሸራተት ነው ማለት ነው so this could take from few minutes to an hour taxi የሚያደርግበት ሊኖር ይችላል so during this stage cabin crew will carry out safety briefing now አሁን በሩ እንደተዘጋ safety briefing what's a safety briefing emergency exit የሚቀመጡ መንገደኞች ባለፈው አሳይቻችኋለሁ seat ላይ like window ጋር የሚቀመጡ መንገደኞች አሉ እነዚህ መንገደኞች we have to brief them ምንድነው የምንላቸው are you willing to assist us emergency ቢመጣ yes ካሉ okay በሩ በዚህ በኩል ነው እንደዚህ ማድረግ አለባችሁ እኛ ካልነገርናችሁ please don't open the door this is before you open the door window አለ ማየት አለባችሁ እሳት አለ ወይ የት ነው ያረፍነው is it clear ካልሆነ please do not open the window then before opening the window and so block ማድረግ አለበት መንገደኛ ገር ብሎ you have to properly clearly ከዛ በኋላ there is a safety card አንስተን okay this is what you're supposed to do ብለን safety card አንሰጥ በደንብ በስርዓት and we don't say do you speak English አንደኛ እንግሊዘኛ ስንናገር እንግሊዘኛ የማይገባ ከሆነ I'm sorry I only speak French ካለ that passenger has to be reseated because safety aviation language is English naturally so if that passenger says okay I'm ready ወይንም ለመርዳት አማርኛም መናገር እንችላለን but still እንግሊዘኛ ነው because foreign መንገደኞች አሉ foreigners so we'll have to brief safety briefing the other safety briefing is video አለ always before we take off safety briefing ይታያል በደንብ በየት መውጫ እንዳለ I'm sure movie I'll show you the safety እንትን አሳያችኋለሁኝ ፊልም ምን እንደሆነ እንደውም next time we'll do that okay safety briefing ምን አለው መውጫው የት እንደሆነ what to do during decompression oxygen bottle ditching ስናረግ እንዴት እንደምንወጣ life vest እንዴት all this safety briefing ይባላል now መንገደኞችን brief አድርገናል ፊልም አሳየን if the movie is not working manually demonstrate ማድረግ አለብን ማለት yes አሁን settle because አሁን ምልሽ እንደገና ይሄኛው ሲሄድ ደግሞ ወደ 3 ልንሄድ ነው ማለት ነው so now safety briefing አሁን okay እንጀምር ከመጀመሪያ እንዴት ነው የምናደርገው መጀመሪያ let's revise first briefing room እንመጣለን briefing room ከመጣን ሻንጣችን ካለን ልካለን ከሌለን ከዛ በኋላ through custom through immigration then we board the aircraft board ካረግን በኋላ safety equipment check እናደርጋለን መጀመሪያ according to our station according to ወረቀት ይሰጠናል according to that check እናደርጋለን after that what do we do after that security check by the way when we walk እንደዚህ ብለን ሳይሆን እግረ መንገዳችን so that we can save time we check what do we check in the cabin seat በዛም ላይ clean መሆኑንም check እናደርጋለን seat belt እንዳለው safety card እንዳለው በየሲት ፖኬቱ life vest እንዳለው by the way ከስር life vest do we have life vest on each under seat life vest መኖር አለበት then this is safety equipment safety check ደግሞ ከላይ overhead bin ልክ ነው ወይ ካቢኑ ልክ ነው ወይ ሲቱ ላይ ምን ኤክስትራ ነው ሲት ፖኬቱ ምን አለው we have to check security check then we have to check our galley we have to check our oven we have to check our water boilers ይሰራሉ we have to check our coffee makers you have to check ማድረግ አለብን then we have to check our carts or our trolleys ላቹ ይሰራል ወይ ይሄ ጋሊ ውስጥ የሚደረግ ነው ይሰራል ወይ አይሰራም ወይ ብለን ቼክ ማድረግ ይኖርብናል then lavatories what do we have in the lavatories አላርሙ ይሰራል ወይ ፍላሹ ይሰራል ወይ ዋሽ ቤዚኑ የመታጠቢያ ቤት ፍላሽ ይሰራል ወይ ዋሽ ቤዚኑ ይሰራል ወይ ዌስት ቢኑ ተጸጥቷል ወይ ቆሻሻ አለው ወይ ጋሊም ዌስት ቢን ቼክ ማድረግ አለብን all this pre-flight ቼካችን ነው by the way አውሮፕላኑ ከመነሳቱ በፊት and before passengers board we have to check all this ማለት ነው ከዛ now passengers have boarded እና የኛ ስራ ወሬ ሳይሆን በራሳችን መንገደኛው why do we have to watch the passengers ሰካራ መንገደኛ ሊሆን ይችላል የሚቀዘበዝ መንገደኛ ሊሆን ይችላል ያመመው መንገደኛ ሊሆን ይችላል so all this we have to check before passengers board so before passengers board ከዛ በኋላ ቦርድ ካረጉ በኋላ ቦርድ አረጉ doors are closed what do we do safety briefing እናሳያለን the movie if not manually እናሳያለን we have to brief passengers seated by the emergency exits ማለት ነው now the aircraft አሁን the aircraft push back ይደረጋል ከpush back በኋላ taxi out ያደርጋል so depending on the length of the runway ብለናል runway ላይ take off ያደርጋል ከደቂቃዎች እስከ 1 ሰዓት so during this stage cabin crew safety briefing እና ከዛ በኋላ secured cabin crew shoulder harness እዚህ ጋርና seat belt passenger seat belt ብቻ ነው ያለን cockpit and flight crew we have shoulder make sure you put on your shoulder harness so you should be secured in your jump seat not passenger seat jump seat otherwise kasram ልትባረሩ ትችላላችሁ you're supposed to sit on your jump seat not on the passenger seat by the way unless you are a passenger አይቻልም now take off አሁን take off እንደረደራል this time እኛ ቁጭ ማለት ነው ያለብን በቃ አሁን አውሮፕላኑ እየተንቀሳቀሰ ነው we have push back ብለናል ታክሲ ብለናል take off አሁን ሶስተኛ stage take off ነው this stage is from the start of the take off roll ሲጀምር እንደረደርና ከዛ በኋላ ይነሳል then the landing gear retract landing gear ማለት ጎማው ወደ ውስጥ እንደዚህ ብሎ ይገባል ማለት ነው takeoff may be commenced from a stationary position or the aircraft can be accelerated without stopping as it turns on a runway this is known as rolling takeoff from stationary position አንዳንድ ጊዜ ልክ እዛው ከቆመበት ሊነሳ ይችላል ወይንም እየተንደረደረ አጭር runway ከሆነ by the way እየተንደረደረ ቶሎ መነሳት አለበት which is called as rolling takeoff ይባላል ማለት ነው at this time cabin crew should remain seated with their seat belts and shoulder harness fastened and do silent safety review mentally which is called a 30-second review very good በኋላ module 4 ላይ እናየዋለን silent safety this is very important for cabin crew usually አይደረግም but please you'll have to do it because as human beings እንረሳለን ማለት ነው ስለምንረሳ ቴክ ኦፍ ላይ ትናንት እንዴት ነበረ ወይም ፍላይ ሳይሆን ሜንታሊ ሪቪው ምንድነው የምንለው? ኦኬ ክራሽ ብናረግ is it near the water? as I told you, airports are usually የዓለም ኤርፖርትስ ብዙዎቹ they have water ውሃ አጠገብ ናቸው። አሁን ለምሳሌ if you go to West Africa ከጋና ከሌጎስ ብትነሱ ውሃ ነው የምታዩት እንደዛ። but አዲስ አበባ ላንድ ነው ምንም ውሃ የለንም ኤርፖርት አካባቢ። so ምንድነው የት ነው ያለሁት? ዲቺንግ ነው ወይስ ክራሽ ላንዲንግ? what do I need? ዲቺንግ ከሆነ we need life vest መንገደኞቹንም life vest አድርጉ ማለት አለብን። በጣም ጥሩ። which doors? አሁን ለምሳሌ ይሄኛው ካልሰራ which door am I going to use? ይሄኛው ካልሰራ የትኛው ይሰራል? ከኮክፒት የሚሰጠኝ evacuate through the left door ሊለን ይችላል። which one is the left door? is it where is the captain? this side. so this side ከሆነ it's on my left. እንደዚህ ብቀመጥ እንደዛ ብቀመጥ use the please evacuate through the right doors ካለ through the right doors evacuate. so silent review is mentally safety equipped. okay አሁን ምንድነው ይዤ የምወርደው? by the way ዘን የምንወርድ ነገር አለን like radio ELT ይባላል first aid እነዚህን ይዘን መውረድ አለብን as cabin crew. so at this time cabin crew remain seated. so silent review is very important. please do your silent review. ወሬ ሳይሆን ቁጭ ብለን ለራሳችን and እንትናችን ጸሎታችን በልባችን please let's not show the passengers እንደዚህ ምናምን whether we are Muslim or Christian እንደዚህ ምናምን መንገደኛ ፊት ሳይሆን በልባችን በሰላም አድርሰን ብለን መጸለይ በቃ አለቀ ማለት if you have to do it ማለት ነው። okay now climb. okay push back, taxi, take off, climb ማለት ሲወጣ cruise አሁን ወጣ እየበረረ ነው ማለት ነው። in flight cruise is the last phase of flight are 5 push back, taxi, take off, climb ይቅርታ cruise ልክ ነኝ 5 ናቸው። so this is አውሮፕላን የአውሮፕላን ፌዞች ይሄ ሁሉም አውሮፕላን whether it's a helicopter or a Q400 or regardless of the type of aircraft phases of flight እነዚህ ናቸው። አለበዚያ phase of flight አይደለም ማለት ነው። so climb. This stage starts when the landing gear is retracted ወደ ውስጥ ሲገባ and continues until the top of the climb. ይሄዳል ከዛ ከተነሳ በኋላ ትንሽ ቆይቶ ወዲያው የኪ400ማ ቴክ ኦፍ አድርጎ ወዲያው ነው የሚገባው። የነዚህ እንኳን ትንሽ ሊቆይ ይችላል። so at top of climb the aircraft assumes level flight normally at a height 40,000. so የመጨረሻው ሌቨሉ 40,000 feet ነው። so when we announce 40,000 so level of flight እስከሚይዝ top of climb ካደረገ በኋላ cruise ማለት በቃ አሁን ተስተካከለ ማለት ነው። usually ክሩዝ ሲስተካከል ያኔ ነው ሲት ቤልት የሚያጠፉት ማለት ነው። ሲት ቤልት ካላጠፉ ግን የፈለገው ነገር ቢመጣ መንገደኛም ቢጠራ you're not supposed to leave your seats. okay ምንም አይነት you are supposed to remain on your seats. በኋላ attend ታደርግ and lavatory should be locked. check አድርገን መንገደኛ እዛ ውስጥ እንዳይኖር before take off we should lock our lavatories. seat belt check እናደርጋለን ከመነሳታችን በፊት. not only we show the safety flight passengers, some of them they don't want passenger seat belts. we have to check seat back ወደ ላይ እንዲማለቱ footrest መስተካከሉ ጠረጴዛው secure ማድረጉን and we have to explain no አልታሰርም ካለ እናንተ ናችሁ ትሬኒንግ የወሰዳችሁት እና some passengers they might say ለምን ታሰራለሁ ምናምን ሲል አይ ካልታሰሩ this is what's going to happen to you ብለን we have to explain no ካሉ ደግሞ ይወርዳሉ otherwise ግን politely because we are the one who are trained not them they wouldn't know አይደለም እንዴ ለምን እንደምታሰሩ ለምን እንደማይታሰሩ so cabin crew are allowed to start their in-flight duties after a few months of climb as I said climb sometimes ግን climb ቢያደርግም እንዲህ ስለሚል please be careful ካልተስተካከለ don't open your trolleys otherwise ይንሸራተትባቸዋል እናንተንም it could harm you ነገሮች ሊወድቁ ይችላሉ so cabin crew are allowed to start in-flight duties after few minutes of a climb but must be careful to ensure that service equipment remains safely stored while angle of the floor is steep and that steep ማለት እንዲህ ስለሚል we have to be very careful ተጠንቅቀን በደንብ ካልቆመ in fact service መጀመር መከፋፈት የለብንም ማለት ነው now ሄደን ኢንፍላይት ጨረስን ሰርቪስ ሰጠን ይሄ እንግዲህ ትንሽ ነው መሐላ ስቴጅ እንትን ሞጁል 4 ላይ በደንብ so repeat ስለሆነ please read ደጋግሞ the same things ነው አንዳንድ ጊዜ እንትንም ባል we should read ስለዚህ next time if I ask you I want you to answer me because እዚች ላይ ትንሽ ከሁሉም ተምረናል so when we reach module 4 በደንብ እናውቃለን ማለት ነው now take off phase ነው ያየነው how about landing phase ደግሞ ያ ለቴክ ኦፍ landing phase before landing descent የሚባላል descent is ትንሽ መውረድ ሲጀምር ዝም ብሎ ወርዶ ጭው ብሎ አይደለም እንደ መኪና ካር ዝም ብሎ unless it's an emergency brake አይዝም ትንሽ ከሄዶ ምን ብሎ አቀዝቅዞ ምናምን አድርጎ ነው መኪና the same thing with aircraft before landing descent ይጀምራል ማለት ነው ትንሽ ዝቅ this stage begins when the flight crew descend the aircraft and ends when the cabin crew are instructed to take their seat by the way for takeoff and landing cockpitoች the cabin crew please take your seats for takeoff ይሉናል then for landing ደግሞ cabin crew please take your seats for landing ብሎ announce ያደርጉልናል ማለት ነው አላረጉም ስንጨርስ መቀመጥ ይኖርብናል but እነሱም ይረሱታል እኛ ደግሞ cabin secured the team leader እንነግራታለን መንገደኛ ሁሉ ጋሊያችን secured ነው መንገደኛም ጋሊ ፓወራችን አጥፍተናል lavatories are locked passengers are secured ብለን ለቲም ሊደራችን እንነግራታለን እሷ ደግሞ የኪ400 እነዚህ 737 ድሮ አውሮፕላኖች በፒኤ ነው cabin secured የምትላቸው ያሁኖቹ ግን ባተን አለች ያችን ባተን ፕሬስ ታደርግና ኮክፒትም ዲስትራክት አይደረጉ ምልክት አለ cabin secured የሚል then they take off cabin secured ሳንላቸው they are not going to take off so make sure ቶሎ ብለን ቼክ አድርገን ካቢናችን secure አድርገን so that we can inform our team leader the team leader will inform the captain that the cabin is secured so before landing now take off አይተናል 5 phases አሉት how about landing first descent ቀስ ብሎ ይወርዳል we can feel it by the way descent ሲደረግ then approach ይቀርባል ማለት ነው እየቀረበ landing gear is lowered ለላንዲንግ ጎማው ይወጣል ማለት ነው ለቴክ ኦፍ ካረገ the landing gear will be retracted but for approach it will be lowered ምክንያቱም ጎማው ከሌለ what will happen if there is no gear landing gear
crash ያደርጋል
እንግዲህ አንቺ ነሽ የምትታይ
crash ያደርጋል አበት
okay what will happen if the landing gear is not lowered ጎማው lowered ካልሆነ what will happen
crash ያደርጋል
exactly crash very good crash ያደርጋል ያዳመጥሽ ነው ማለት ነው very good crash ያደርጋል የተኛሽ መስሎኝ ነበር very good so during takeoff it's retracted during landing it's lowered so now we have descent we have approach then we have landing መጨረሻ ላይ ማለት ነው landing stage is from when the landing is lowered until the aircraft has decelerated and vacates the runway. runway ከራንዌይ ወጥቶ የተስተካከለበት ቦታ እስኪቆም ድረስ this is what we call landing. Now we have descent, we have approach, we have landing. Then taxi. After landing, taxi አለ ልክ እንደ take off ማለት ነው. So we have 4 stages ማለት ነው. We have descent, we have
approach.
What do we have?
Approach.
Descent ቀጥሎ.
Approach.
Approach. Okay. We have descent, we have approach, we have landing, we have taxi. ልክ እንደ take off taxi አለ. So we have 4 stages ማለት ስለዚህ 9 stages አሉን ማለት ነው። አውሮፕላን take off እና landing ሲያደርግ this is what we call phases of flight እንላቸዋለን ማለት ነው። After landing, taxi. A further taxi stage continues until arrival at the gate. Cabin crew make arrival announcement, but should remain seated until the complete stop of the aircraft. Look, aeroplane touchdown ሲያደርግ the team leader will say, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening. We've just landed the country, the local time, the weather. ትናገራለች and thank you for flying with us ትላለች and so on and so forth. The captain, the cockpit, the flight deck will make their own announcement. But passengers, please, and the መንገደኞቹ ብድግ ይላሉ ይከፍታሉ. Please tell the passengers to ተነስተንም ማስቀመጥ አለብን. Sit down ብለን በጣም አለ አይደለ please ምናምን ማለት የለም. Sit down ብለን ትንሽ ማለት አለብን. We have to be very serious because this is it's safety. Now, when they open the overhead rack, taxi ሲያደርግ ሰው ላይ ሊወድቅ ይችላል. እነሱ ሊጎዱ ይችላሉ ብሬክ ሲይዙ. So, until the complete stop of the aircraft, no one is allowed to stand up, even passengers. You know, we are not supposed to leave our seats in here. So, post-flight, let's finish this, then we'll break. Post-flight, and look at the 6 ተኩል ሊሆን ነው.
Oh.
Okay, post-flight and disembarkation. Cabin crew oversee disembarkation of passengers and complete their post-flight. Okay, pre is before ማለት post ማለት በኋላ ማለት prenatal እና postnatal እንላለን ለሚወልዱ ሴቶች ማለት ነው። Prenatal is before ከመውለዳቸው, postnatal is after they give birth ማለት the same with flights. So cabin crew oversee disembarkation of passengers and complete their post-flight safety and security checks. Takeoff, approach, and landing stage are particular busy times for the pilots and are known as critical stages of flight. But I'm talking እንዴት እንደሆነች ልንገራችሁ. Critical stage of flight ማኑዋላችሁም ላይ አለ እዩት. Okay. አሁን passengers have boarded. በአማርኛ በደንብ ላስረዳችሁ. መንገደኛ ቦርድ አረገ ጨረሰ በር ዘግተን አሁን ታክሲ ሲያደርጉ only safety related ስንል like ለምሳሌ ጋሪ ውስጥ እሳት ቢነሳ ካፕቴን እሳት ተነስቷል or if a passenger is sick or if a cabin crew is sick ካፕቴን ታሟል መንገደኛ or cabin crew ታሟል or safety related information ብቻ ይሄ መቼ ነው ታክሲ አውት ሲያደርግ ቴክ ኦፍ ሊያደርግ ሲል እንጂ ስኳር የለም ምሳ የለም ምግብ የለም አልቋል. doors are closed, passengers have boarded ስለ ሰርቪስ አይደለም. ከዚህ በኋላ ሴፍቲ ነው የሚመለከተው. it's too late now. So now we communicate with the cockpit crew regarding only safety related information which is እንደነገርኳችሁ እሳት ከተነሳ እንካለ ይሄ ታክሲ አውት ነው። ታክሲ አውት ሲያደርግ ቴክ ኦፍ ሲያደርግ ግን በቃ እሳት ቢነሳ መንገደኛ ፌንት ቢያደርግ we are not supposed to communicate with the cockpit crew. ለምን ዲስትራክት እናደርጋቸዋለን? ለነሱ critical stage of flight የሚባለው በጣም critical ስለሆነ እኛ ከደወልንባቸው ዲስትራክት እናደርግና we'll do harm more than good. So when do we communicate with the cockpit crew? 10,000 feet level ከደረሰ. How do we know that it's 10,000 feet? The landing gears are retracted. Landing gear ወደ ውስጥ ሲገባ now we can communicate with the cockpit እንጂ take off ላይ በጭራሽ የፈለገው ነገር ቢመጣ አንነጋገር. We are not supposed to communicate with them when the 10,000 feet ሲደርስ ወይንም when the gears are retracted, then we can communicate with the cockpit. This is for takeoff. We have the same rules for landing. Any distraction at this time could have disastrous consequence and result in a major emergency incident. በዚህ ሰዓት ካናገርናቸው distract ካረግናቸው ቀድም ነግሬያቸዋለሁ. During this short critical stage of flight, cabin crew must not interrupt. Critical stage of flight እንልና critical stage of flight, takeoff, approach, and landing stage are particularly busy time for the and are known as critical stage of flight. Phase ነው የሚባለው. Then, during this short critical stage of flight, cabin crew must not interrupt the flight crew in any way, which is known as sterile flight deck procedure. Sterile ማለት ለወንድም ለሴትም አለመውለድ ማለት ነው አይደለ? Sterile ናቸው ከተባለ አይወልዱም ማለት ነው. So, sterile flight deck procedure ማለት ደግሞ ይሄ ነው. በቃ we are not supposed to communicate. እነዚህ critical stage of flight የሚባሉት approach እና landing, take off, approach and landing stage, critical stage of flight ይባላል. ግን the process of not communicating with the cockpit crew is called sterile flight deck procedure. In fact, briefing cockpitoች brief ያረጉናል cabin ውስጥ. By the way, the procedure በኋላ እናየዋለን ብዬ ነው ያለፍኩት. What's a sterile flight deck procedure ሲሉ we're supposed to know. መቼ ነው የምታናግሪኝ? When are you supposed to communicate with us? Or not, when is the sterile flight deck procedure የምንጠብቀው ሲሉን መናገር መቻል አለበት. So this is very, very, very important. እባካችሁ እና መጽሐፋችሁ ላይ ያለ አዲሱ እንትን ላይ በደንብ ያሳያል መቼ ለላንዲንግም ለቴክኦፍም መቼ እንደምንነጋገር. Okay. Let's do the exercise and we'll say goodbye. Which of the following entities perform flight crew of an arriving aircraft of their parking space? ማነው ለኮክፒቶች የሚነግራቸው? ማነው አውሮፕላኑ ሊመጣ ሲል? ኤደን ከመጣሽ ላይ ቀር arrival ramp, ground control, western around team. Hiruta Mariam.
Ground control.
Very good, ground control team. Okay, number 2, please answer Eden. Marshaller's main responsibility is to do what? ምንድነው የማርሻለር ስራ? ኤደን ምንድናቸው ማርሻሎች? ማርሻለር ቅድም ተነጋግረን ነበር. ኦር ሲግናል ሜን እንላለን. So which one is right? ገብቶሻል አይደል? Okay. የቱ ነው? A, B, C, D, E. Safety on board the aircraft ነው ቼክ የሚያደርጉት እንደዚህ በይ. Okay. Help pilots steer correctly to the gate ነው. ይሄ እንትን እንሄዳለን. Okay. እሺ የቱ ነው? Help pilots steer correctly to the gate ነው. Attach jet bridge ነው. Attach ያረጋሉ jet bridge? አረጉም. Okay. Provide assistance to passengers ያረጋሉ? መንገደኛን ይረዳሉ? Okay, so the answer will be ፓይለቶቹ ወደ ጌት steer ማለት መንዳት ማለት ነው. So that they help pilots steer the aircraft correctly to the gate. ይሄ ነው መልሱ. Okay, steer airplane aircraft. Okay. she ገብቶሻል ሄደን? Is it clear? Okay. Number 3. እስቲ አንቺ መልሽልኝ ደግሞ. Shampooing and drying of carpets takes place during which level of cleaning? መቼ ነው ሻምፑ አድርገው አድርቀው እንትን የሚሉት? ትራንዚት ነው፣ ናይት ስቶፕ ነው፣ ተርን አራውንድ ነው፣ ዲፕ ክሊኒንግ ነው?
ናይት ስቶፕ ክሊኒንግ። ናይት ስቶፕ ክሊኒንግ።
ኤ ነው ቢ ነው ሲ ነው ዲ? እሺ በሱ ነው ይታይሻል አይደል?
ሲ ያለች ነው ናይት ስቶፕ ክሊኒንግ።
ሲ ያው አንቺ በደንብ ይሰማል። is it C? can you correct her? ልክ ነች?
Carpet to the post during which level? Night stop cleaning, C.
Actually, it's A no deep cleaning, but it's okay. Again, A no. Which of the following is not one of the pre-flight checks performed by cabin crew? Hiruta Mariam Medishili.
Yeah, but it's not.
Okay,
to ensure there are no foreign objects on the ramp. D.
Which of the following is not no Milo? Is not, huh? Please.
It's not one of the.
Is not one of the pre-flight checks. Where do we perform our pre-flight checks? Yes, no, Benarago. መጀመሪያ ሂሩታ ማርያም
አቤት
የት ነው ፕሪ-ፍላይት ቼክ የምናደርገው? ሜዳ ላይ ነው? ብሪፊንግ ሩም ነው? አውሮፕላን ውስጥ ነው?
አውሮፕላን ውስጥ።
በጣም ፕሪ-ፍላይት ቼክ is done inside the aircraft before a flight, before we depart ማለት ነው። So which one is not performed as a pre-flight check? የቱ ነው? A. Is it true? Do we check seat belts?
Do we check እናደርጋለን? seat belt.
ካርፔቱ እንዳልተቀደደ ቼክ እናደርጋለን አውሮፕላን ውስጥ? አናረግም። እናረጋለን by the way መጽሐፉም ላይ ባይል። እሺ ጋሊ ቼክ እናደርጋለን?
ስለዚህ ዲ ነው።
ቼክ our galley equipment ሂሩተ ማርያም? Okay, very good. So, D is what?
No foreign objects on the ramp እንደሌለ ቼክ እናደርጋለን።
Which one is true? የቱ ነው መልሱ? D, of course, because flight ውስጥ ስላልሆነ። By the way, በጣም ቼክ አድርጉ ልንገራችሁ አሁን እኔም በሆን እንደዚህ አይነት which one is not true, which one is right ምናምን ብዬ አመጣለሁ። አያታ by the way በጣም ብዙ እንደዚህ ያለበት. So you'll have to read carefully. የቱ ነው ትክክል ያልሆነው? Or 3 of them are right, 1 is not right. ብዬ ስመልስ ሶስቱም አንድ አይነቶች ናቸው፣ አንዱ አይደለም ነው። So please በደንብ አንብቡ። እሺ የመጨረሻ ጥያቄ ወደ ኤደን ይሄዳል። The flight deck is locked during pushback. Is it true or false? Is it locked during pushback? Pushback, when is pushback መቼ ነው? መጀመሪያ እንወቅ። pushback መቼ ነው? ምንድን ነው? መጀመሪያ we should know መቼ ነው pushback የሚደረገው?
ማለት መጀመሪያ
ምንም በጣም it's very low ድምጽሽ የሂሩተ ማርያም በደንብ ይሰማኛል። አውሮፕላኑ ሁሉም ነገር ሲያልቅ አይደል? ሲት ቤልትም ቼክ አድርገን ምን አድርገን በር ሲዘጋ የአውሮፕላኑ በር እና መቼ ነው ታዲያ? እና during pushback cockpit door is it closed or open? Is it locked or unlocked? በሩ የኮክፒቶች during pushback ይዘጋል ወይስ አይዘጋም? ይቆለፋል ወይስ አይቆለፍም? locked ነው። Also the answer is true or false? True, very good. Okay ladies, I'll see you tomorrow. 6 ተኩል ሆኗል አይደል? Not tomorrow, ይቅርታ Friday. So please ለሴልዋ ንገሩልኝ። ኤደን ወደ ላይ ኤደን Okay. So please, Hirota Mariam, thank you, dear Nagarilli. Blebesmam, Nagariat, Sulquam Biblonia, Lalakam. So, if you have any questions, it could be Friday, Maragan Chilandan, እንደፈለጋችሁ ብቻ እናንተ እያነበባችሁ Friday and Monday ለሬቪዥንም ይሄንንም እየሰራን ለሬቪዥንም እናረጋለን. So Wednesday one part, Friday አንደኛው part እንፈተናለን. Bye, have a nice day. I'll see you on Friday.
Wednesday.
መልካም ጊዜ. Bye.
Yes, thank you.
በትምህርት ከፍ ብሎ መብረር ይቻላል። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ከከፍተኛ ትምህርት አግባብነትና ጥራት ኤጀንሲ ሙሉ ዕውቅናን ባገኘንባቸው በማስተርስ ዲግሪ ኤምቢኤ በስትራቴጂክ ማኔጅመንት፣ ኤምቢኤ በባንኪንግ እና ፋይናንስ፣ ኤምቢኤ በቢዝነስ ሊደርሺፕ፣ ኤምቢኤ በሪስክና ኢንሹራንስ፣ ኤምኤስሲ በኢንተርናሽናል ትሬድ እና ኢኮኖሚክስ ዘርፎች በእውቀት ለመቅረጽ የበቁ ፕሮፌሰሮቻችን አረንጓዴ መብራታቸውን አብርተዋል። በነገራችን ላይ በኬንያ ሀገር ከሚገኙ ስመጥር ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች በሚመጡ ፕሮፌሰሮች የትኩረት መስክ ትምህርቶቹ መሰጠታቸው ልዩ ያደርገናል። በምርጥ የትምህርት ስርዓት የተገነባው ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ በመጀመሪያ ዲግሪ በአቪዬሽን ማኔጅመንት፣ በሆቴል ማኔጅመንት፣ በአካውንቲንግ እና ፋይናንስ፣ በማርኬቲንግ ማኔጅመንት አስተማማኝ ትምህርት ይገቢውና ራስዎንና ሀገሮን ይለውጡ። አድራሻ 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።